Down here, salt is a way of life.
That is pretty much don't get hit moment. Oh my god, you got hit!
Oh my god!
It's about to get burned out. It was so clean. And there it is, the nice reaction to DI.
Doesn't want any of it. Trying to drive push again. Caught him jumping back. Overhead, still going.
Yeah, he can indeed just chip, but oh no way!
No!
That's what I wanted to see. And he got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live with our last World Warrior of the year.
Exactly. UK and Ireland top 8 final regional coming up to you right now. We got 8 players in today, but only one is going to be able to qualify themselves for Capcom Cup in Japan. My name, as always, is Jay Free, and next to me, I got Jammers in HD. How you doing today, man?
We are doing all good. Thank you very much for that intro, J3. Love it. It's been a little while. Hopefully you've been doing good. But we're going to be talking about some high-level Street Fighter here. And as J3 said, only one person can head on over to Japan for the Capcom Cup. So that's what the bracket is looking like right now. I'm sure Ritas will pop it into the chats, respectively, for Twitch and the YouTube. Shoutouts to the YouTube viewers as well. Probably get some more over time. But J3, what we got? Talk to me.
So on the winner side, we got Ending Walker versus Zalis. On the other side, we got Problem X versus Infectious. And when we look at that loser side, got Joker Jokes versus Broski, and then Muscle Noob versus Shax. And we talked a bit before about who our favorites are to go to Capcom Cup for this time. We both kind of talked about how Ending Walker, when we look at like results throughout the year, does seem like the most logical pick, the quote unquote the favorite. But then again, you got players like Problem X who are right in that conversation as well. But players like Zalis, if they have a good day, or even players like Broski, if they have a very good day today, they could make it as well. So it's going to be, it should be a very close call.
It is indeed. Obviously, we've got 2 Akis here in the bracket, but let us not forget, in the World Warrior for their regional final, these guys are what they're playing for. This is the prize pool distribution, with first place getting awarded 2,000 USD from Capcom, all the way down to 7th and 8th place when you get a $300 handshake from the company. So looking forward to how this pans out. But yeah, most of the guys here, so for those of you who don't know, Lex auto-qualified via the World Warrior because he's the most consistent player, Super Region, so he's going to be heading over to the Cup, which means that he bows out of the regional final. Now, Ending Walker, myself and Jay, talk about it, I think everybody knows it as well. Ending Walker was a slither, a nose hair away from actually qualifying for the Cup on the Premier ranking leaderboards because he had the same amount of points as Itabashi. But because Itabashi had slightly better placements overall, the spot was given to him, which is why Ending Walker is in the regional final here. Because if he stepped out of the regional final, that would have pushed somebody else up in here, and it definitely would have been an interesting scramble.
It
but
would have been
regardless,
Suleiman, by the way.
Oh, okay. So Suleiman would have joined.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, regardless of who was going to be in this final 8, it's going to be interesting regardless because you got like Infectious, Problem X, Shax, Broski, Joker Jokes, who's been stepping up to the plate. You'll see him in Street Fighter League Europe very soon. Like, there's a lot of names here in the UK. We're like, whoa. Like JP said, any given Sunday, which we are playing on a Sunday, they could actually try to win the spot for the Capcom Cup. So it's going to be really interesting to see how things unfold tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I am looking forward to it very much. And we talked about a little bit of prize money that's up on offer today. But we also, as always, run a match Reno in the background. Exclamation point match Reno right there. But we're going to get into the first set. Expected Ending Walker versus Zalis. Of course, Ending Walker very solid on the Ryu for like a year and a half now. And Zalis, as we expected, the Aki as well.
Well, here's the thing. Ending Walker won World War number 4 and 5. He's got an abundance of experience against Aki because they practiced with Broski a fair bit. He's bumped into Zalis and ranked as well. Oh, okay.
Ooh,
we are having a nice
CFN
freeze frame here. Are we good? We're not good? Okay.
Ooh, okay.
We're gonna let that
Little
game
technical
pan out.
gremlins. We'll get that fixed in the background chat. So, but yeah, Ending Walker versus Zalis. I mean, I did a little bit of research. So these two have met 3 times before in bracket, and the result is 3-0 in favor of Ending Walker. But on top of that, when it comes to like individual games, it's 8-0. So Zalis has not taken in the last year a single game off of Ending Walker in bracket. However, once again, this is Street Fighter 6. As you said, anything can happen on a given Sunday. But given the track record, Ending Walker seems to be very comfortable versus Zalis. Yeah, that's all during the World Warrior program as well. So they are he should be very familiar with how Zalis really wants to play. Yeah, Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, because I think for the World Warrior that Ending Walker won recently, the number 5, he didn't drop a single game. And Zalis was the runner-up. He was facing him in the grand finals there. So I think one thing Ending Walker has over Zalis, and they're both young players, I think 20 and 21, I think, 19, 21. It's they both have active defense, and they're both exceptional with perfect parries. But I think Ending Walker just has a slightly better edge in those categories. We're talking about stats here. So I actually have faith in Zalis in terms of how meticulous he can be, because he had a problem fighting Cammy a lot in Winner Stays On, and he done the homework when he beat Shax and got double perfect against Shax and Ending Walker. So I'm thinking he's done his homework here against the Ending Walker's Ryu, so I want to see what he comes up with to try and take the win over him here.
All right, we got take 2 between these two. Reset the game. Seems like a little bit of gremlins with the online lobby. So we're back into the set, and so far, yeah, Ending Walker already looking at a life lead. Ooh, nice poke in that footsies range, a low 4 connecting.
Right, you're gonna get full combo here into the shore. You can hear maybe a meaty fireball. No, just goes plays it safe to see what you can get. Damn, that's very cool.
Yeah, good cross cut, good damage, good life advantage for now. Okay, now it's time for Zalis to get some offense going. Ending Walker stuck in that corner. Any more?
Standing heavy punch. I don't know if he's trying to confirm into something there, but it's probably not the button to use at this point in time because he is low on health for J3.
Yeah, definitely ending with low on drive, but he uses that last sliver of drive gauge to use the ODDP straight through any pressure. Zalis 1-2 dish it. Oh, great check on that drive rush right there.
They got clicked low as well. Trying to walk away, you get caught. And obviously, it doesn't matter how much drive gauge you spend, because if I pop you in the corner and then set up the throw loops, you're in trouble, and he can't slide out here either. Yeah, he knows he can't slide out.
7 golden letters in that second round. Oh my goodness, Ending Walker already feeling very confident.
See, and this will be good for him as well, right? Because Street Fighter League Europe, not that far away. Him and Problem X have been training meticulously, along with Lex as well, because all 3 of those guys will be on the same team, the Team Mouse. But you could see in that first game how much authority that Ending Walker was playing with. It's like, it's not even disrespect. It's like, look, I'm stamping my mark. I'm letting you know this is what's going to happen. And you have to deal with me. And it's a risk trying to parry, getting the wrong back down. Because again, you're going up against a tank that hits regular damage and drive gauge damage.
Great, perfect parry there. Held it down. Oh, but this time the DP is baited. Zalis calling out Ending Walker here with a couple of options.
You throw tech there. And then in the corner, almost got the whip punish with the sweep there, but then whip punish with the raw drive rush into the serpent lash conversion there from Zalis.
That's good damage. Still the poison, and the standing heavy punch is with is going to give Zalis the first round.
Looks like I see a couple of micro adjustments to his spacing, and he's prioritized actually popping the poison on a lot sooner than he did in that first game, or maybe didn't get the first chance to in the first game. So
that's how the second drive rush that's been checked by Ending Walker close to burn, so he has to be careful, especially against a character like Aki. But again, you know, you see Ending Walker staying a little bit more closer to the Aki.
Oh, did he whiff jump medium punch before he went?
Yeah, he did. He did.
It's fireball. Not in a good situation here is Zalis once again. Let's see if he can get out.
He does find his way out. Ending Walker does have the poison applied to him. Zalis also has a bunch of resources. TA still on deck. Throw is going to be enough, however.
Okay, he's playing it safe here as well, because you see Zalis is actually being he's doing things in trepidation and trying to, okay, not that though. He's going to go into the claws of Yazi, that super art. He's going to get a nice, healthy 40% lead here. Maybe pop out a Nightshade as well. No, he's going to drive rush straight in. He tried to be sneaky with it. He didn't play scriptured. He tried to be a little bit sneaky and change it up because it's the World Warrior Regional Final here, but...
Yeah, no mistakes allowed. Especially what you know what you're playing for. Cruel Fate whiffs.
I think he wanted the heavy anti-air, but he might have had a negative edge. That's why he got the Cruel Fate.
That could have been the game there, Jammers, but no conversion after the overhead, and now Zalis gets the perfect parry! Oh, he mashed out the level 3 because he dropped the combo. Zalis, you cannot be doing this in the World Warrior Finals!
Oh, and that's going to be 2-0 because it was the CA version of the Shin Shoryuken. And I actually love that Ending Walker did the CA during the heel strike, because if you drop that or delay it, the super art's going to come out. So you just input it and see what happens.
Oh my goodness. Zalis is not allowed to drive rush in neutral against Anywalker. He's stopped at, like, I think, 3 for 3 or 4 for 4 by now. And Anywalker with a 2-0 lead. Zalis needs to make something happen. He needs to find a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, he's thwarted any sort of advancement comfortably ending Walker. Like, he has been taking combos and tidbits of damage, but it hasn't been anything that's extremely frightening, you know? He can still stamp his mark.
Again! Drive rush stumped again with the stat light kick. Ending Walker, yeah, he's just so confident. And as you said before, Jammers, he's just saying to Zalis, hey, you gotta deal with me right now. I will not leave out of your face. And now he's already walked Zalis into that corner.
Oh, okay, I like that drive impact, just to put him in burnout, because if Ending Walker reacted, he would have lost the round, and he is going to block the Shinku Hadouken just in time. If he can sneak in an overhead, doesn't even need to, he's got full combo, and he's done it again. Oh, okay. So, this is interesting. I don't know if he's mashing it or he's inputting the supers at particular points, but where he's inputting them is actually a really good time to do so, because they're links that go into jabs afterwards, right? Respect Ending Walker for trying to do that.
Now, Zalis was aware, though, to just hold back, block the supers. Ending Walker does have quite a bit of, way less resources than Zalis does, but Ending Walker, once again, has put the Aki in the corner. Cruel Fate, yeah, punish counter, the drive reversal, and the cross-cut as well. Oh, my days.
Blocks in time. That is a super that's got a fair bit of startup. I think that's a 10-frame startup super, so if you haven't committed to something already, you can drive rush, see the slowdown, and block in time.
Now, Ending Walker looking at set point already. Could be a 3-0. He still has to finish this round once again.
There you go, just sliding away with that snake step there, delayed crouching or standing medium punch. Ending Walker likes it after drive rush cancel. Check again. Oh yeah, drive is gone. Oh, I thought your drive gauge was gonna disappear.
I was gonna say, well, try to put Zalis into burnout. It's very close though. Yeah, there you go. Crouch fierce. Oh, and this is rough for Zalis.
Yeah, unless he does level 3 somehow, I don't think this is gonna look good. Just waiting it out here.
Oh, what a throw! The awareness from Zalis, and now out of burnout.
Level 3. Why'd he go the other way? Why'd you go the other way? He's got to burn him out, boss. Yeah, he's got to do the Super Art 3, burn him out. Ending Walker's got no meter. So if he plays textbook here, puts out the Nightshade, and works around it, I think he can actually lock him down and get the round here.
This is going to be rough. Oh, no, the sweep is blocked. Yeah, this is... should be lights out for Ending Walker. Yeah, with 0 resources, Zalis putting a game on the board.
Interesting there, because he just baited. Remember, you actually pointed this out before, J3, when you're on the back throw, drive rush with jab, and he baited a DT. Now he baited the level 3 there as well. It's interesting, after level 3, he's going straight into a drive rush and not popping out Nightshade and running behind it. It looks like he's got a different idea in mind in that situation.
Nice backdash to avoid the throw, but again, drive rush being snuffed out by Ending Walker. Zalis already down to 40%. Nice anti-air as well. Ending Walker, this is that confidence and the meaty as well. My days. Ending Walker once again looking at set point.
That was a really good time to do crouch fist into EX Tenjin, or sorry, EX Hashigeki, right? Because the bit afterwards, you weren't going to get burnt out, and you took the damage, and it's too much damage to lose. So.
We pressed on plus frames, I believe, right there. Ending Walker not being afraid at all. Zalis close to burnout, has to be careful.
Square punish. Well, burnout again. I don't think he'll go for an early stun here, but it's actually a good position here. Nice lockdown. And he's going to cancel the crouching leading kick into deadly invocation here and try and recuperate as much drive gauge as possible so he can get back into the net positive.
Oh, try it again with the delay. Once again, we're going back towards the wall. Cruel Fate is blocked.
He's coming back now. Yeah, he's coming back now. He's found a rhythm, but watch out for that level 3. He still has a level 3 here, but he is going to lose that round here, Ending Walker, because Zalis, he was doing things passively before, just kind of being cognizant of what Ending Walker is doing on defense, but he's not letting that deter him from applying some force. There you go, look at that.
Punish counter throw, that's huge. That's 2k damage just for free. Zalis recovering the drive cage. Was looking a little bit iffy before, but now, okay, yeah, there's the punish counter throw coming out from Ending Walker. Zalis once again now close to burnout.
He's always been low on drive gauge with punish again.
Oh, there it is. Cross cut is there. Jabs the overhead attempt.
He needs a level 3 now. He needs to hit level 3. Yeah,
another blocked sweep. That's like 2 or 3 in a row now. And that's huge. I think, wait, is that enough, Jammers?
No, he's still alive. He's still alive. Because of how the combo started, I think he's still alive. Yeah.
Barely.
Please watch out for the jump as well. But he's got, yeah, you see what I was talking about before? When I said these two are very good with parries and their reactions? This is what Zalis has caught on. Is like, okay, you're looking to tap parry a fair bit. Whether it's my stand medium punch, my forward heavy kick, you're trying to catch something. So maybe Ending Walker now needs to go back to what you identified before. Checking drive rushes with jabs. Maybe commit to an EX or you can at one point as well.
Yeah, exactly. That tap parry has been called a couple times by Zalis with the punish counter throw. Let's see if Ending Walker is able to adjust, because this is the final game between these two.
EX Nightshade, and there's a Shoryuken as well. And he's done that after the parry, and he's going to get the drive impact, and he will burn out Ending Walker. Now, he does have Shinku Hadouken, but I don't think it's valuable to use it now. He might need to save that bar.
Not close. We're now at the wall, so stun is now a factor. Ending Walker needs to be careful. That's a lock.
Oh, he's done regular DP! You're mad. You are
Raw
mad.
ass DP.
He's going to get his bar back.
Zalis on set point!
Bring this back? How on earth did he bring this back? He slithered his way back into the set, no pun intended.
He is doing it. He's absolutely Zalis now. Looking at set point for the first time.
There you go, and he's going to try and frame trap him there. Yeah, and now Ending Walker is starting to get frustrated because drive rush throws working more often. Pops out the Orchid Spring as well. Good jump.
They jump away from the throw.
If he gets an overhead, he's dead. If he does drive off cancel overhead, then Zalis' side is dead.
Oh! Crouch fierce. Oh! The perfect parry, and the not quite burnout yet though, Jammers. He's in the sliver. There it is though.
He's going to give up the round. No, he's going to combo into level 2. Level 2 should do the trick. Yeah, no, actually.
Level 1.
Oh, and he got it from the meaty Hadouken into the Shinku Hadouken. I forgot he could do that. Actually,
I've actually never seen that before. Like, I thought he dropped the combo, but now both of them looking at set point. Final game, final round between these two. Not something that most people expected, but we're here. Ooh.
That was the most expensive getaway I've ever seen.
Oh, this is not looking too good for Zalis. He's now once again in He does have a couple of super meters.
He'll throw him to death. If he doesn't have the combo, he'll throw him to death, and he's gonna get the stun! He just about got it! Oh my god, and after all of that, he was able to
fight for it, man.
Yeah, look.
Goodness. Oh my goodness. With a perfect as well. The clutch factor came in at the end. An Ending Walker moving forward to winners finals. But my goodness, what a barn burner. What a way to open this top 8, Jammers.
That was a hair-raising match indeed. You could literally see it, right? He was fighting his way back. He found ways to adjust to Ending Walker's gameplay in a lot of interactions, especially when Ending Walker was on defense. But then that last round, it's almost as if all of that was for naught. It's just like, well, I'm gonna just perfect you anyway. But I think one of the biggest things for me there about Zalis' gameplay was, you spotted this as well, he was frequenting burnout too often, or he was low on drive gauge at very crucial moments. And it's like, he had to do expensive escapes because of the situation that would have happened if Ending Walker landed that jump in, if Ending Walker landed that heavy punch. But then when you're low on drive gauge, you're doing half the work for Ending Walker, because now he's just, well, I just got to walk up to you and press crouch fierce into EX Hashigeki and we're good. Like, you've done half the work for me. The drive gauge is like Unial, right? It's tug of war. Like,
yeah, exactly. Which is odd, you know, because usually we know Aki as quote unquote the burnout queen. She's very adept at putting people in burnout and then just fully capitalizing, creating stun or just chip kills. And so it kind of felt like, hey, shouldn't this go like the other way around to what we usually see? But yeah, great performance for both players. The way Zalis played today, that changes everything. For me personally, because people know your Ending Walkers, people know your Problem X's, people know your Broskis. Zalis has been a relative unknown name in like the grand scheme of things.
Okay,
so, this people would have prepared for your ending walkers, your Problem X and stuff. So, but the way Zalis has been played today, it could still be his day. He took ending walker to final game, final round. I am very excited to see how he plays throughout the rest of this top 8. But speaking of stuff to be excited about, the match is popping off, jammers. We already got 51 USD in the chat. We only have 11 codes left. Tons of people donating to the pod as well. So apart from Capcom giving some nice, as you said, handshakes for those who are in the top 8, the match is still going in the background. So we're going to our second winner top 8 set, Problem X versus Infectious.
Now, I think the last time these two played, it was 3-2 to Infectious in World War number 4, I think it was, and that was an exhilarating set there anyway. You might potentially see this in Street Fighter League EU in the coming days or weeks to come. Look at this, already a fine start here from Infectious. He's going to set up a level 1. He will do the Javelin of Marissa here, and he's going to get Oki from this as well.
Counter hit, caught Problem X pressing buttons so far. Counter hit, and again, he will confirm from the trade. Explosive first starter coming out of Infectious.
This is probably the most you're going to see Infectious be competitive in quite some time for the international viewers here as well. Again, he's taken this modern Marisa to new heights, and a lot of people are just mesmerized by his gameplay anyway. Now it's off to a fine start here as well. Walks into a stand medium kick, but it doesn't quite matter.
Once again, jumping in. Problem X not dealing with the aerial approach so far.
Well, he's not doing hell attack, and Infectious is jumping at an angle where crouching heavy punch might actually whiff if he's committed to an empty jump. That's what it looks like.
Good use of the scissor kicks. Problem X trying to walk Infectious into the corner. Once again, scissor kick will confirm off the counter hit.
I like how incessant he's being with scissor kick as well. I think he's identified something with the way Infectious is moving across the ground. The drive rushes in. Good block there from Problem. Another trade conversion there, though.
Yeah, Infectious ready with the counter hits. Oh, yeah, the safe jump. Oh, tries to jump away. Fully charged Gladius will eat the armor. Level 3 on Wake Up, and Infectious predicts it with the jump back. What a first game coming out of the Marissa player.
I thought he was going to combo into the Goddess of the Hunters, not the level 2, the Meteorite, sorry, in from the EX Gladius before, but it looks like he was pretty much preparing or gearing up for Problem to wake up with a super in some way. Anyway, the Infection. So he gets game 1. That's pretty good.
Speaking about letting the work being done for you.
Hey, listen, sometimes you actually, like, part of this game and all the interactions that happen is you actually need to pay close attention to how your opponent is spending their drive gauge. And if you have a high drive damage character, like these two characters on screen, the hell attack, like, they're doing most of the work for you. Nice delay, and he's going to get the round. He has to spend the bar, though. Yeah, he's going to have to do knee press Nightmare to take this round here, Problem. It looks like some of the most success he's had thus far in this set, J3, has been from the evil knee, and it has been on delay. Whether it's caught Infectious jumping back, or it says counter hit. It's caught him.
Oh, the Shadow Rise immediately being called out by Infectious. All right. Towards the corner we go. Now blocking lowish there, Problem X.
Ah, that's courtesy of Modern there, by the way. It's something
interesting way of using the stance right there. Oh, will confirm with perfect. Yo, it's raining perfects left and right today so far. That's a 3rd or 4th one, I think.
These guys are on a time clock. They've got somewhere to be.
Yeah.
There we go. Can hit confirmed again there from Problem. Puts on the Psycho Mine, and he might have. Oh, he could have cancelled.
Plus frames. Ooh, counter hit. Caught the Problem X. Pressing a very slow button. Devil's reverse connects too.
A lot of these trades have been happening. We've been working in Infectious' favor thus far, and he will go into the Demon Traders there. And it is going to cancel into Super Art 3. Infectious likes doing this. He'll combo into level 3 anywhere possible just to make sure he gets the corner position, and he'll control it from here. Doesn't have to overexert himself here either. And he does.
Oh, the stance. Once again. Oh my goodness, and just outside of the range for the throw. That's 2-0 already now in favor of Problem X. I mean, Infectious, I'm sorry.
And it looks like the Scooptum stance is doing a lot of it looks like it's doing a lot of damage here, because anytime Infectious sets up a situation where he's negative, he might be able to get a delayed throw or wait for Problem X to jump out and catch it. Jumping
again. Once again, yeah. Just the aerial approach has not really been dealt with Problem X so far.
You see that? He was negative and then he done the stance again. And it worked.
I'm only minus when I say I am.
Doesn't mind spending 2 bars to do it. Can he get a command grab there? He tried something. I don't know if that's what it was, but he tried something.
Crucial tech throw right there from Infectious. Oh, this slide, yeah, greatly timed it for Problem X.
Oh, he got him. He got him. Ow, and he's not dead because I didn't say punish counter. It said counter hit.
One hit is what Infectious needs, but Problem X, he plants the mine.
Infectious has definitely done his homework in terms of where Problem X likes to do things on defense and where he can overcommit to get a substantial life lead, and it is paying off in dividends noticeably here for him. Oh, that could have been punished, but it didn't get caught. Another tech again. He might have to do level 2. He might have to do level 2. No, he's not going to do it.
Again, wakes up with the stance, and now Infectious looking at set point.
Embryo here, unless Problem X has something to say about it. And again, the more that's going to be huge. The more he does the tech, it gives Problem X the necessary information he needs, but he's not overcommitting because Infectious, like you said, still has the stance, and he still has supers.
He's been very liberal with it so far. He's forcing Problem X to deal with it or to anticipate it. There's that punish count. That's what he was looking for with the 6 at the start. He finds it now.
Yep.
Straight to level 3.
He will go into the Goddess of the Hunt, cop Problem X into the corner once again, and he'll actually watch Problem X panic because he can't wake up with the super. And I don't think Problem X is looking to jump. No, too far. The jab was wasn't gonna get.
The kicks will hit. A counter hit.
Jumps away this time.
That was way too close. Luckily, nothing after that crouch short.
There's luck. He might have to do a drive rush into scissors or something here, Problem X. He needs to pull a rabbit out of the hat, otherwise he's gonna lose.
Yeah, he's now in the yellow danger zone. Yeah, Infectious trying to bait out the level 3. Not there yet. Once again, drive reversal. Create distance. The overhead is blocked. Or actually interrupted.
He got a combo. He's got a combo into it. And he's not gonna do it.
It's not.
He's still got the stance as well.
Oh, that dash forward was so ballsy.
Yeah, just walk forward. He's gonna try and chip him out. He's gonna try and chip him out. Problem X got it! And he managed to avoid the phalanx into the jump back heavy. Damn, plot armor. I've seen too many people in this game drive rush scissors.
you said it. You said it. It's coming out.
Nah, I've seen plot armor in this game too much. Oh my god.
Problem is one of the guys that has the sickest plot armors of them all, you know?
Hold on.
Problem X. You gotta solve for X. Nobody solved it yet. Infectious has to solve it, but Problem X, he's keeping himself alive for now.
But pay attention to the stance. Look away. Infectious is trying to do the stance again. Punish.
Yeah.
He probably could have got a crouching jab there, actually. That looks close enough for it, but he's playing it safe with the crouching light kick. Problem X needs something big.
We are trying to bait out the phalanx. Or the gladius, my bad. Oh, calling out. No overheads today.
No, I think he's like in that situation. Gonna get the back throw, the forward throw here. Can he sneak in another one? Oh, he tried to catch in tech and he really can't get a full-on read on what Infectious is doing on defense, and he's going to get the head press. Nice, there you go. All right, so this is what it's happened, right? Because there's been a lot of situations where, like I said before, each time you tech, right, the defender gets rewarded. You get a little bit of super meter and you get dry gauge back. But what that's doing is giving your opponent intel for where they can land massive damage. That's what the big thing is for the attacker, right? He's gonna get a throw again.
Called out the jumping as well with the crouch fierce.
He's trying to catch him Tekken again. It's not working this time. Good raw drive rush into the whiff punish there from Infectious. Oh, he got him!
Ooh.
Wait, I thought he landed in front.
That was very ambiguous. Oh, my goodness, good block from Problem X.
Punish. There you go. Oki as well.
Again, trying to bait something out from Infectious.
Infectious hasn't done wake up level 1 yet. I've noticed that. He's kind of like been very conservative with his meter on defense anyway. It's been Scootum stance. It hasn't been like a super on wake up.
Yeah, I was gonna say no super resource has been used on Infectious wake up. Yeah, the stance has been a frequent flyer.
Yeah, look at that. And the drive gauge is going to come back completely for both players. That the abundance of respect there from both of them.
A great use.
Punish! Oh no! No! That's exactly what Problem needed, because we would have been in a different timeline if that conversion into the Psycho Mine connected. But it is match point for Infectious once again.
Been here before. Problem X was able to clutch his way back in. Level 1 will connect.
Sweet.
Sweep hits. Okay.
Okay. Damn, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, okay. Right. He's going to harass him with the knees now. Oh, and he gets a throw. Luckily, Infectious.
Oh, just outside the low forward range.
He can't jump.
Cannot buff for drive rush after that because he's going to be in burnout.
He can't jump either. He's got to be careful. He's got to be careful, probably. Oh, he neutral jumped there. Infectious, there's another stance.
Oh, what? So late with the Devil's Reverse. Oh, he will connect.
Level 3. Yeah, he's got to take it around here. And you can see it, right? Problem X is having to fight tooth and nail and exhaust every penny he has in his bank account to make sure he stays in this dogfight. While Infectious, he loses these rounds, but look at the resources he transfers over to the next round, J3.
Yeah, he has 3 bars, and Problem X has 0. Absolutely nothing. That means he has way less reversal opportunities as well. And Infectious, he knows he's now harassing Problem X in this corner jammers.
Gladius again blocks it out, and he's just going to harass him, but he's going to get a conversion into the back fist combo again here. And another delayed throw tech there from Infectious. Got him! Yeah.
Yeah, that's plus. He's going to counter hit.
One wrong choice and he's lost. One wrong choice and Infectious lost.
You die.
He knows it as well. Wow! And he got him! He's not dead! He's not dead! He's not dead!
One more hit!
Nah, plot armor's ridiculous.
What? No way!
Plot armor's ridiculous! Wait! He's in modern, right? Wait, what was the combo?
It's CA, it's CA!
No, he's dead, I think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Oh my word. I couldn't tell what was going to happen there, but luckily, with a slither of health remaining and throwing everything out of the bank account, we have our Italian juggernaut taking it over. Problem X there. Damn, that could have been a 2-2. That easily could have been a 5th game we're going to there. But man, if that's what we're in for today, after that exhilarating first set, plenty more to come, baby.
Oh my goodness, we're gonna get Ending Walker versus Infectious for winners finals later on. That they've had some run-ins in bracket as well. Let me give you the quick one. Infectious has won that set that they have met before in the first World Warrior. That's the only time they've met in this year, and Infectious has been victorious over him. But that's gonna be for down the line. We've got our first 2 winner sets done and dusted. If you're just tuning in, you gotta catch the vlog, man. You missed 2 banger sets, but we only got the first 2 sets, and the match is also running in the background. Once again, the support has been great. $58.50 is already in the pot. 2 codes remaining. Damn, chat, you're doing some good work today.
Yes, indeed, and hopefully you guys will are enjoying the action just as much as we are, and you will continue to do so because, again, this is my region. I'm not showing any bias, I promise you, but these guys are some of the heaviest hitters we have on the international stage. But don't forget, once we're done here, because this is the last World Warrior that Ritas will be putting on for you guys, it'll be back to regular Saltmine procedures with Saltmine League Saturdays with the 2xKO EU Open Bracket, because I know that game is popping right now. And of course, the Sunday will be Street Fighter 6. I haven't entered an online tournament in a while, so I probably should enter one very soon when I'm not busy doing other stuff or failing Viper combos. I'll probably join one of these brackets. But yeah, make sure you follow all the social media outlets for Saltmine League, the Twitch, the Twitter, and of course the YouTube there.
Yeah, man, World Warrior season is just over after today. Especially for Europe. Of course, we got France and Monaco is going on at the moment as well. And Spain, Portugal. So we got 3. I hope you have your multi-stream on, because you got to follow 3 brackets today. 3 people will qualify themselves for Capcom Cup today. Of course, with UK being a super region, Lex has already qualified himself because he, as you said, he was the most consistent player, had the most points just in general. But there's still, from the UK, 1 more that can qualify themselves. But we're going to go to the losers side of the bracket now. First match coming up is going to be Joker Jokes versus Broski. And we talked about how Broski could be one of the wild cards, one of the dark horses for today. But I think our predictions from what we just seen these first 2 sets, I think I'm just not going to talk about them anymore, because at this point, I feel like literally anything can happen.
Well, here's the thing, right? Broski qualified for Capcom Cup via the World Warrior Regional Final last year. He's had a taste. He's had a taste of the flesh. He went to Japan on holiday, then he returned to Japan as part of the cup. That's why I think the incentive for him is a little bit different than the other guys. I want to return to Japan to play in the final. These guys are, I want to go to Japan. There's a difference there. Right? So, and I believe he is streaming right now. So shout out to all the Broski viewers. He's been putting on like some crazy content and keeping consistent with the Twitch and the YouTube numbers. So big props to Broski for how much success he's had in the past, probably 4 to 5 years of consistent.
He's working very hard.
Very hard, man. But Joker Jokes, let's not sleep on him, man, because I know he set up a stream recently, but before he was a solo cami, and he's been putting a lot of work in an ed in the past couple of months, and that ed is in tip-top shape. Because one thing I'm always worried about when people pick up ed is can they do the desync combo? He's learned it, but it looks like he's going to go with the traditional bad matchup for Aki in Street Fighter 6. And that is going to be the cami.
Of course, yeah. One of Aki's biggest poster boys, I want to say, or biggest champions, especially in the last couple years, Broski. See how it goes. Looking pretty even.
Did you see the dive kick beat the Serpent guys? Did you see that?
Yeah, that was a little mad. I'm not gonna lie.
Exercising good patience here as well. I'm not sure. I don't think we're going to have an Aki in Street Fighter League ES this year. I don't think so. So this is a matchup where like Joker has to put in extra preparation to find out how to play it to this point onwards. And yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Oh, he could have died. He could have died. He's supposed to go for a different combo route than the one I'm used to seeing.
Broski's like, I'm gonna let you live for now. This is the only bit of space you're gonna get today because the stun was there. Joker Joke not quite ready with the level 1. Broski taking that first round.
If he can get Broski to commit to normals at a particular range or commit to long range attacks where he can like comfortably go over it with a dive kick, that'll be a good start. And then if he can catch at buttons, there you go. Good interruption there. If he can catch buttons there with a whiff punish on the stand fierce or maybe in a low forward, that'll be a good start. You have to make Broski work for any hit he gets. Don't kind of voluntarily give it up to him, which he did just there.
Perfect parry coming in. Level 1 will connect, actually. All right. It was a little bit iffy from how it looked.
I think he wanted the cannon spike, but the level 1's got the screen cannon, so I think he's good in that regard anyway. DP again. There we go.
So I don't care about your plus frames. Parry on the drive impact. Jump in again, slithering out. Now Broski looking low on the drive gauge, but Joker Joke should be able. He's gonna cash out with the level 2. He's gonna take that second round, but that means that Broski does have a pretty considerable resource advantage over the Kami player.
Yeah, the resources will count if he can get to Joker to be pinned down on the ground and play his game. But if Joker is going to continue to take an aerial approach, lovely force knockdown conversion there from the boy. Yeah, if he can just get him to think about the air, Broski won't know how to properly convert because he'll be thinking about how to anti-air properly. He's not going to jump when he's poisoned either, Joker. He needs to wait for that poison to dissipate before he jumps again. Yeah, it's gone now.
There you go. Broski finds the throw. We're getting close to the corner. Oh, got caught. The startup of something right there. MT low, good awareness from Joker. And again, oh, this is huge here, Jammers. That's absolute massive damage. Joker's not dead yet, but whoa, it's gonna be close.
Yeah, it's gonna be close. I'm gonna ask Broski about this conversion at some point. I don't know if he could have killed there. We'll get the round here, and that will be game 1 going to our Venomous Specialist, Broski.
Still pretty much back and forth, so from what I could gather from the first game.
Yeah, nothing particularly like too wrong Joker's doing. It's just that Broski has an abundance of experience in this matchup because of how much I've encountered via Hurricane and other top camis in Europe. And look at that screen carry, that was beautiful.
Oh my goodness, coast to coast. And Joker finds his way out of the corner. All right, oh, counter hit.
Oh.
Great spacing for Broski. Little walk back to make the dive kick miss.
And he committed to a stand heavy kick instead of a serpent lash there. If you noticed that, J3. He's going to take the round here as well. It's going to be a fat amount of damage. Joker looks like he's struggling to get clean hits. He's getting damage, but it's like slithers via lights. He's not getting anything huge to kind of deter Broski from playing his neutral game comfortably.
Little trade. Once again, just chilling, jumping. Great block from Joker. That was a little ambiguous right there.
There we go.
Ooh.
You gotta pay attention to Broski spacing how accurate it is as well. Like he won't overcommit to certain things because he'll allow Joker to get the dive kick off so you can see if he can punish it. But try to go low. Plus frames here as well for Broski.
Yeah, too early with the heavy kick. Now level 2 will connect.
Here comes the mix-up. Stays in front. I've seen that mix-up. Yeah, it's an ambiguous one. I've seen it. I've been hit by it as well. And there's the other one. He's bringing out all the hooligan tricks, especially if you haven't seen it. And you save that stuff for nationals, baby.
That was grimy. 2 left rights in a row where even I was confused of where Joker was going to be on the screen. There is the ODDP.
I think it depends on how you recover, right? But then either way, he just does the hooligan, fast falls, and then just does stand medium punch. And then he'll convert off the stand medium punch. Looking strong here for Joker. Look at that damage as well, damn. Delayed throw.
Big life advantage here for Joker. Jokes cross cut coming out as well. Broski has to be careful.
Don't whiff anything. Oh my god.
Did.
Okay, hold on.
Joker let him get away with murder, but that neutral jump will tie up the scoreboard for now. And still, it's looking like a back and forth here. We saw a couple tricks coming out of Joker's sleeves. Let's see if he's able to keep on this. Yeah, I wanted to say as well, Joker Jokes has not been as aggressive on defense. That's now 2 cannon spikes that he's thrown out, and they both have hit. So Broski needs to take note of that.
Well, as you mentioned earlier, right, he's introduced the gimmicks, he's introduced those 8-way mix-ups. So Broski is kind of aware of it now, but if he can keep it to situations where it's neutral and he can win, nice, he's going to get the command grab here as well. Caught Joker parrying at the burnout.
That's huge.
Yeah, he might be able to sneak in he might be able to sneak in a stun here.
Should be able to. Gonna apply as much chip. Oh, you gave Joker an inch?
Okay. He's out.
That was huge. I'm confused why Broski just didn't go for the stun. Joker had no bar. Maybe just wanted to apply as much chip damage as possible.
Well, you have to remember as well, if you stun, he's going to get his full gauge back once you're done with the combo. So that might be another reason. Or maybe he just felt maybe now's not a good time to stun. Over here, night saves are coming out. Good drive reverse there from Broski. Pops out the Orchid Spring. Wow. Did he interrupt?
Still very much back and forth. 26 seconds left on the clock. Overhead is blocked. Broski's low on drive. Finds another command grab at the poison as well. Joker cannot take any more damage.
He can jump though. You see if he tries to get a jump off. Hooligan.
Ooh.
He was airborne, so that semi counts.
Yeah, that counts. Oh, careful. 7 seconds. Perfect parry.
Combo. Yeah, because it frees the timer. He couldn't build level 3 in time, so he had to do this. He might have dived it. He should have dived.
Drive reversal. No!
Ah!
Timer scam.
No!
Oh my goodness, Broski.
I wonder if he comboed into level 2, would he have got more damage? The time with the froze, but would he have got more damage? But I think he was looking for level 3 instead there, J3.
I think so. I was surprised why he didn't go for the level 2, but the way he burned himself out, there was no, like, it kind of stopped the combo for trying to do what he wanted to do. But now Broski, that's a crucial round. There is the DI to call out the spin knuckle.
Gonna get a massive extension here as well, coast to coast. Gonna end it with a heavy serpent lash as well. Misses his throw, unfortunately. And Joker dropped his combo, his light confirm there as well.
Could have been a lot more damage. Broski once again getting away with murder. Level 3 wants to rebuild some of that drive gauge. That's huge damage on top of that as well.
And more people are starting to do this at top play, right? They're going to convert into level 3 just to get that 40% and recuperate 2 bars of drive stop. To play neutral or any excessive aggression after that, you can see it there working out perfectly for Broski there when he takes this lead 2-1 against Joker Jokes. It's very interesting how the meta wheel in Street Fighter 6 spins around. Because before, people weren't doing that. They just say, hey, I need my level 3 to take the round or to force burnout. Now people are like, hang on a minute. I can convert. I'll spend 3 bars, combo to level 3. We'll recuperate 1.5 or 2 bars. And we can either go for raw drive rush or play neutral and let our gauge regenerate a little bit more. Because they're thinking more consciously about the drive gauge and the implications of how we're winning neutral now. So it's very interesting to see how people are kind of letting this thing develop and evolve.
Absolutely. We're gonna go back to the lobby, and you said it, you alluded to it before, Jammers. We're seeing the end coming out of Joker Joke. Let's see if he's able to get some of those decent combos, but before that, gotta see if he's able to just play the character to his strengths. He's working I like the color he's using as well.
I think it's one of the EX ones that you get after playing.
I think it's a master. Yeah, a master one, I think.
So. But yeah, different kettle of fish here. More of a ground game need to be established. Can't really jump as much as Ed, but the pressure is kind of different. But he's going to get burnt out. Almost burnt out.
That challenge was absolutely crucial. That he evaded burnout with that as well. Jumps over the Aki, but Broski will find the command card and puts Joker into burnout regardless, and he will convert. And now Broski looking at set point.
Yeah, I don't think he's missed that command grab at all. He's actually caught Joker like doing a parry every time when he sees the stance happening.
The hit rate that's been pretty high up there. A couple serpent slashes. Ooh, applies the poison as well. Great jumping.
Right, he's going to go into the Psycho Cannon here. Going to get a different conversion. Yeah, the jump and the pickup as well. No cancel. He missed the cancel from the flicker.
I was going to say, yeah. That could have been a bit more damage. He leaves that on the table now. Broski. Oh, again, he's challenging with that crouch jab.
Ways to do so. If he gets a whip punish here, is he going to stand fierce or even a medium kick here? But he's going to take the round. He's going to need this one. There you have it. Target combo closing out that round. He's getting rounds. He's getting there, JC. But it's like he's missing something in a crucial situation. Maybe a dropped combo or a timeout will help Broski before. But
yeah. Not everything is working in favor of Joker Jokes, but once again, he finds that crouch jab counter hit. He just needs a little bit of momentum because we do see glimpses coming out of Joker Jokes. He hasn't really had the chance to really put it all together once again. All right, can we desync?
No, it's because he's mid-screen. He's not far away in the corner. He has to go for a different route, and he's blocked. There's going to be two apiece here, J3. So he was able to do it. And funnily enough, the character that can't change his jump arc has landed more successful jumps than the one that can.
Absolutely. We're going once again to a game 5 that has been the narrative so far. Every one of our sets have gone the distance.
Not true, already fired because Problem versus Infectious was 3-1.
I mean, that felt like a 3-2, I can't lie.
I mean, it could have been 3-2. Problem is anyway.
Regardless, once again, Broski now wailing on Joker Jokes in the corner. A couple of whiff nose has to be careful. Again, James, he's hitting these jump-ins with Ed.
He's had way much more success with the jumping. He's going to convert into EX Cycle Flicker again. Broski got to be careful of how he decides to go back in. That's why he popped out EX Nightshade Pulse. He can probably sneak another command grab if given the chance, but... And yeah.
Oh, great, yeah. Looking for Joker plus 4. Yeah, you gotta be careful.
The jump
once again. That was so lucky for Broski.
He's got to wait. Joker's got to wait because Broski is hungry for this, and Broski hasn't got much drive gauge though, so he needs to wait for a little bit more to come back for the check to put him in burnout. But it was at the cost of the round, which he very much needed. Match point here for Broski.
And it was a little bit greedy, I think.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, he had the life lead. There was no real need.
Yeah, I mean, Broski had nothing to lose, so.
No, he's talking about Joker.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, Broski now looking at set point resources, looking pretty even so far. But Joker, he is being walked into that corner. Serpent Lash will hit. And there is the anti-air dealing with the jump in.
Checked again, and he's gonna go into the desync. Now he needs the desync, and he's got it. He's gonna take him the whole way through here. He can't drop this. Now he could go. He's not gonna go for them to jump low because he wasn't close enough to the corner. So that might have been the other version. Watch out. If Broski gets heavy kick, you're done. Oh, you're dead now. Oh, you are definitely dead.
No, he drops the combo. He needs one more hit. He does have the 3 bars. Joker Jokes finds the hit. All right, knockdown.
He jump away there from Broski.
A little bit of this once again. He finds these counter hit jabs, but Broski will confirm into the level 3, and that is done and dusted for Joker Jokes. Broski will move forward in this top 8.
That was another nail-biting set there from our UK's finest. Some of our UK's finest there. Unlucky to Joker made the character switch and made sure Broski worked for it. And the thing is that was interesting is, like we said, we saw a lot more jumps landed with Ed, and he can't change his jump trajectory. We saw a lot more jab interruptions with Ed, got the conversions there as well. maybe where it slipped is where he overextended on a couple of occasions. But that's part of Street Fighter 6. Like, sometimes you're in a situation where you feel, he's blocking, I can take a throw, I can get a lucky jump in here and there. But again, Broski held it down. He was resolute, got the conversions on point. I think that last anti-air combo he got with the EX Serpent Lash, it connected on the airborne opponent, but the drive rush conversion missed. I think if that properly connected, we would have seen a dead end long time ago.
Yeah, that's in the past, and once again, we're gonna look forward. We got one more match coming up in our losers round. One's gonna be Muscle Noob versus Shax. It's probably gonna be, I want to say, Cammy versus Ken. I have seen Shax whip out the Mai here and there sometimes, but I do think his Cammy's still like his most confident character. These two have met when it comes to like records. These are 1-1, so these two are dead even. They met that's actually over the last couple years, so they have not met in this Warrior season. They met once in 2023 and one in 2024. When it comes to like overall games, it's 3-2 in favor of Muscle Noob, but once again, that's such a like small fine margins within Street Fighter 6 that it's basically dead even between these two so far.
Yes, and let's not forget, congratulations to Shax once again. He's a married man now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
On social media, so he's got an extra power up for you. Actually, to be fair, hang on a darn minute. I just remembered. Hold on, because I'm pretty sure Muscle Noob proposed to his missus as well. Am I mistaken in that? All right.
Oh.
Okay. Technically, it's not official on paper yet, but we've got two married men going against each other, so I think there's a little bit of a extra incentive here for the wives.
A future married man and a married man.
Wait, say that again, Ritas?
I said a soon married man and a married man. You know?
Yeah, fiance versus married man. Look, it's working. I'm happy for the boys. They're able to play games.
Absolutely.
They've been married to, or they're getting married to their significant others. We're all good here. They're playing some games. Let's get to it. But unfortunately, as me and J3 mentioned before, we see a lot of zero-sum games in life these days, and one winner, the other one must lose.
Exactly, only one can go, so that means it's gonna lose in the end, but yeah, Muscle Noob, I mean, we know him for the really aggressive style of Ken. And you can already see Shax is with his back against the wall. There's the Dragon Lash, no call out yet.
All right, he identified where the gap was, and he took the risk with the drive impact there for the guaranteed punish, and another live impact. Yet he's done his homework here, J3.
Absolutely calling out the approach from Muscle Noob. Shax, and a good live advantage, and the low port will connect. First round going in favor of Shax.
Now, I remember you mentioned earlier that Muscle Noob is quite aggressive with Ken. I kind of see it as like controlled aggression. I really think this is kind of more on the methodical side of aggression in terms of like the haphazard crazy side. But like once he gets this stuff going on, and he's been very consistent with his streams and his training with Street Fighter 6 here, and it's going to be a drive rush cancel conversion for your boy Shax, and I think he's going to block that. Oh no, he didn't. It's a punish counter. Okay.
Punish counter, yeah, big damage. Gonna add a little bit on top.
His landing recovery, of course.
Shax out close to burn out as well, but Muscle will find the hit. Yeah, it's done and dusted for that round. Do a final round this game. Number one, once again, looking pretty back and forth again.
I need to see that hooligan dive kick setup these lot are doing. They're doing it in the corner. A lot of Cammy players are doing it, and it's very consistent. If you have to wake up super to get out of it, if you're not confident with parry, then that is a game changer. That's why we're still in the final round.
Whiffed Fierce will give Shax the jump in and the block DP once again. All right, Shax, keep it going.
No level 3 though after the block. Sure, you can let's take advantage of the drive meter, but I guess he wants to save it for the next hit. There you go. He wants to save it for this. And this is what we were talking about before. He's not going to burn himself out. I reckon if he burnt himself out, he might have been able to get the W here, but he's more than happy to play like this. He would have got the W if he burnt himself out.
I was going to say, he cut the combo short. Now he's giving Muscle Noob an extra chance. I don't think that's so smart if you want to do that, but we're going to see. Shax needs one good hit.
Maybe one good spin knuckle if you think of it. Dive kick,
blocked. Muscle Noob is close to burst. He does not have a lot of resources. There's the tray with a stat medium kick. Shax will take that first game, but again, a player like Muscle Noob, you cannot give that man an inch because he will run over you.
Yeah, it's crazy how people make comebacks in this game, given the right resources. Probably with punish there, into the meaty. Now going forward, no drive rush cancel. He didn't want to put himself in the danger zone of getting burnt out here, and he tried a backdash. I think that was a backdash.
Oh, just not blocking was Muscle Noob. Not even a counter hit. Maybe looking for something else.
How he waited. All right, that's gonna be the round there as well. You gotta be careful. Sometimes when you end your pressure strings, you tend to walk away just to see if they're gonna tech. But also, if they've got the bar, no forward drive rush. It's a public enemy #1 in this game, but take advantage of the situation like that, and you're good to go.
Absolutely, it's a strong 2 for a reason. All right, Shax finds a little jump, but he drops the combo. Huge opportunity for Muscle, who will take back the corner. A little bit of damage with the Shibu Jinrai. And Shax close to burnout too. It's a good position for Muscle, and he calls out the tech.
We can keep him here. I don't know if he's going to go for an early stun or just get as much chip as possible. That looked like a super. That might have been a super. Might have been a level 1.
Oh, and Shax not quite ready to counter that DI, or maybe just wanted to save the resources for this next round. But that was good recovery for Muscle Noob.
Yeah, I think that whiff spiral, when the Dragon Lash went over it, I think that was a level 1. But it might have been a mash or a misinput.
Try to play a little bit of neutral.
He was patient as well. I'm not sure what Muscle Noob was waiting for Shax to do, but he committed and initiated his offense first. Good tech there from Shax. There's a level 3. It'll work. It will work. Yep, that will work.
Great reactions coming out of Shax. Yeah, that's burnout as well, I think. Or should be close, at least.
Damn close. Yeah, that's a very fast super, so I respect the intent, but unfortunately you did get caught.
Cool, Muslim still gets clipped though. Good position here for Shax. There's 1 throw. Do we see 2?
Nah, because he's waiting for a button. But what's it? Muscle Noob can't. Yeah, he hasn't got the bar. Now he does. He didn't have the bar before, and he's gonna go for the hurricane. They love doing it. EX spin knuckle in the corner, pass through, and you get caught.
Shax now looking at a 2-0 lead over Muscle Noob, but then again, it's still pretty close between these two. Let's see if they will, because we saw before that it's been a couple of 2-0s that we've seen. Then we see the recovery from the other side. Let's see if Muscle Noob was able to keep that narrative going. Do we see our first 3? Oh, he does find that low forward.
Him down, and then good wake up reversal there from Shax. Kind of break that momentum here, because Muscle Noob needs to drag it back in any way, shape or form. And if Shax can identify where the momentum will start to build, then I respect those DP on wake up with punish again.
Yeah, great. Sweet. Oh, the back media punch whiffing. That looked like it was going to hit, but no. Muscle Noob jumps over, walks back into the stand feet. That's a good round here for Muscle to get that confidence back.
What was that? That was a heavy Jinrai into the EX Dragon Lash? Is that the conversion?
I think so, yeah.
I like seeing EX Dragon Lash conversion. I don't like Dragon Lash, but I like seeing EX Dragon Lash conversion. I'm a fan of that move.
Put a little bit of sauce on it.
You know? And heavy punch, burnout with malicious intent there, but good spacing from Shax. Sometimes people overthink things when they got their opponent in the corner. With punish again.
There you go. Run conversion. Oh, we're gonna use the Tatsu. Ooh. All right, Shax.
That was fortuitous for Shax. That throw, and that was fortuitous as well, brother. Where are these people getting plot armor? Give some to me. I need it. Damn it.
Get jabbers to Capcom Cup, but as a player this time.
All right, there we go. Full throw.
So close to burnout. Yeah, he has to be careful.
Careful with the fireball. Please be careful with the fireball.
That we saw before. Shax has those reactions.
Brother, oh my brother, please. I said be careful with the fireball.
You did warn him.
Man, there's sharks in the water, man. They sniff this stuff out. And he's doing it again. Oh my word, he's doing it again.
This man's playing with his own life, playing with fire. Uh-oh.
What do they say? Live life on edge? Is that what they say?
Yeah, I like to live dangerously.
If you get thrills that way, so be it. But Shax has got level 3, so if he gets a heavy into that level 3, you're done.
Yeah, Muslim knows he's not allowed to throw any more fireballs. Oh, okay. All right. Punish counter around. House straight into the level 3. All right. Little time to reset here for Muscle Noob.
Give credit to that spacing trap. It worked. It definitely worked. He might force the burnout here if he can. Now, Shax just pressed the button. And there he is. That's the burnout I was talking about.
I like how he didn't follow the first one and then saw that Shax didn't do anything and then go for the second one. That's when Shax struck. It's not enough, though. It needs one more hit.
Ooh, hold on.
What?
Oh, yeah, he has to throw everything in the kitchen sink, because if Shax hits him, he's chipped. He has to do everything. What? You can't do it now! Oh no! He jumped in and he thought he might get a cross up. He thought Shax might have maybe tried to tech or backdash or something, but the moment you jumped in and you were great, you were dehydrated, he said, you know what's up? I'm an EXDP, baby, and it's gonna hit. Damn, that sucks. Unlucky to muscle Noob there.
And even if it didn't hit, if he blocked it, the chip out was there, so Shax knew exactly what he had to do. Takes it 3-0 over Muscle Noob. But then again, I'm not gonna lie, Jammers, I expected Muscle Noob to bring it back to like maybe 2-1, 2-2, because that's what we've seen before, people going down 2-0 and then clawing their way back in. But Shax just a little bit too strong. But dude, speaking about strong, we got a bunch of money in the match. Reno, people donating a bunch of money. So shout out to Jean-Philippe, JNV. We're now at 150 USD, and that is on top the money Capcom put into the regional finals as well. So the player who's gonna win, I mean, we got top 3 payout already reached, Jammers.
Yeah, shout outs to you guys in the chat. Shout outs to everyone that claimed the match arena codes, and shout outs to anyone that has been doing direct contributions. Your money is much appreciated, especially from the players. And continue to do. Oh, what's up?
Then we with the message there. Looks like the amount needed to get this to top 3 matches, a special number in Star Wars is seen as orders, and then he's posting the link to Order 66, actually donating $66.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. The fact that he noticed that's the scary part.
He's like, I've waited for this my entire life.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he has.
The Emperor, you know?
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, unlucky to Muscle Noob. Just going off your point, what you mentioned before, Jay, is, yeah, he was showing signs of coming back. But it's weird because in this game, there's going to be times where you're 2-0 down and the force adaptation, slowly but surely, it's working. And then there's times where it's like, no matter what you do, your opponent is just 1 step or 2 steps ahead of you whilst you're making those necessary adjustments. And sometimes you don't know which one you're going to get on the day. All you're looking at, tunnel vision, you're looking at the adjustments. At least you've identified it before it comes into practicality, right? But then results don't lie. We're seeing a 3-0 here from Shax. Muscle Noob out of the tournament, which means Zalis is going to go up against Shax for the umpteenth time. Because these guys go back and forth.
I was gonna say those two have a pretty big history, especially when you look at the WSO at Red Bull Gaming Sphere. They've met like 2 or 3 times, and yeah, a couple times TM. So that's gonna be they know each other like the back of the hand. So that's gonna be a very interesting matches. That's what our top 6 looks like so far. And I'm gonna say though, I expected the winners finals to be the quote unquote Batman and Robin ending Walker Problem X, but man, Infectious coming out swinging and putting Problem X this early into the loser side. It's something I did not expect to see. But then again, it is Infectious. This man can just, if it's his day. I mean, we saw it in the first World Warrior. Came up like people saw like it say like Return of the King. Man was MIA for a couple years, comes back into World Warrior and just like, you know what, I'm just gonna win. But now we got Broski versus Problem X for our first losers tournament match.
Now, Problem looks at this game, at least the last time I spoke to him, in a very algorithmic sense. So it's like, listen, I'll calculate the numbers. I will know where to be super aggressive. I know when to fall back a little bit. But he does know how to run the numbers. He does know when you are going to be doing things in desperation. There's his one matchup he's going to be salivating at the mouth at. In this matchup here. Although Broski has a wealth of experience against Bison himself. But now, therefore, Problem X. Delay. Okay, nothing.
Yeah, these two have played a lot of games against each other, both on stream, off stream, in tournament, off tournament. So they should be very, very familiar with each other. Who tries to be Problem X in the air?
Well, he recovered. And one thing I've been paying attention to in Street Fighter 6, especially this year, is how people recover from burnout. How much respect they get when they burn out. Are they throw teching? Are they piling on the pressure just to make sure that Gage recovers quicker, right? Problem X was able to escape being dehydrated, and he was able to get that round there on the board.
Absolutely. Broski, though, is working Problem X into that corner. Little jab, anti-air. Oh, little call out.
Press +5 on block there, trying to abuse the plus frame, but good jab check there from Broski. Can he spend some bar?
Eventually now Broski is in burnout as well. This is huge here for Problem X. Broski does have a bunch of resources, can go for the invincible reverse. He does go for the level 3, and it does connect. CA, bro, yeah, you're dead.
He's dead. Oh boy. And it's interesting, right? Because in previous Street Fighters, if somebody did a super and during the flash, if you press throw a button, it wouldn't come out because the freeze would eat your inputs. In this game, it doesn't do that. So if you commit to a throw whilst the animation's happening, you will see your throw whiff. Speaking of, Surprise Impact. Down, got the drive gauge back.
Everyone gets one, right?
Everybody gets one. But Problem X is very good at doing it. He's been doing this with Street Fighter 5, so he knows how to do it. DI. Again, can he burn him out?
Ooh, he does. Problem does have a bar of super, so stun is not guaranteed. Broski knows this, but he's gonna apply the chip.
Oh wow, he got out. I don't know how he got out there. Delayed throw tech as well. That worked for Problem X, and he's gonna get a block on the knee press nightmare, and that will be game 1 going to Broski. Thoroughly respect him for being patient, just that extra second or 2 longer, just to see what Problem X would do in terms of desperation of trying to get out or worm out of the situation. Speaking of worm yourself out of the situation, now he's a cockroach getting back into the hole. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Problem X is like, you know what? You're not gonna put those puddles down for free. Here, eat the drive rush. But Broski, yeah, is now 1 game over on Problem X. But yeah, now Problem X amping up the pressure will not let Broski out of this corner.
Okay. So I was like, okay. So that's gonna be the round. So I've said this at the start when they actually changed that throw tech change, right? So if Bison puts on the Psycho Mine, throws you tech, even though you get the bar back, the bomb's still on, and if he does Psycho Crusher afterwards, you have to consider that because he can still get extra plus frames, right? And some people forget that part, and you saw that there with Problem X.
Oh, Problem X once again, you can see just trying to walk forward, trying to walk Broski in the corner. We've not seen like the slither out of there yet. Oh, that was a very fast Devil's Reverse. Did not connect, but will allow Problem X to keep his offense going. Level 2. Is that dead? I don't think so.
No. Still alive, but he gets the dash afterwards of the drive rush. I think it's drive rush. Yeah, it's the drive rush.
That is called out. Perfect 7 golden letters for Problem X. What a way to bounce back after that first game.
Yeah, Problem's not afraid to do Super Art 2 in situations where he can get Oki afterwards. In the corner, it's a regular dash, mid-screen, he'll get the drive rush. But if he can get Oki and still continue to scare you on your wake up, he'll more than happily spend it.
Yeah. More area approach, not for long. Ooh, good. Confirmed for Broski, and we get to the corner. Good damage.
Hey, command grab as well. He caught Problem pressing buttons after the crouching immediate kick, and he's gonna go right back in here. Throw tech for your boy as well. And if that was a regular jump, let's put it.
Problem X has been so good with these Psycho Crusher anti-airs. Punish counter though. We applying the bomb.
Blocks.
Level once again.
I think he's dead. He is. Oh my god, he's got 2 bars. He's gonna exhaust everything, and he will have to do. There we go. Super Art 2. That is crazy. Psycho Punisher doing the work. Broski capitulated just for a second and he lost 50% of his health for that.
Tech and you die, especially against a character like Bison who has such explosive damage. When he has the resources, you are not allowed to make any mistake or give any distance to that character. And Broski now already down to 55%.
Like Crusher anti. He's been excellent at landing that. He hasn't really gone for a hell attack. He hasn't really done crutches. He's been perfectly spaced, perfectly poised, but he will get hit by the deadly implication here by Broski.
Yeah, crouch control a little bit too slow, but the crouch strong will connect. Problem X2. Very, very dominant games after that first one. Now 2-1 in the lead.
Yeah, it's how poised he is to anti Psycho Crusher. Holding the charge, not being scared of the situation at hand, and not feeling like too deterred by if the outcome doesn't work in his favor. But now he is piling on the pressure, dialing up that aggro meter.
Oh no.
I
was gonna say, we see 4, we see that counter hit conversion, another perfect on the side of Problem X. Now looking at set points to eliminate Broski.
He brought out the aggressive schematics and said, here's the blueprint we're gonna run, and it's gonna work.
Ooh, just doesn't have the range of the low forward. Trying to bait out a Serpent Slash from Broski, but he didn't bite.
Yeah, now Broski has to play his game, because now Broski has to be just as aggressive, if not more, than Problem X has been. Yeah, you can see it here as well. Rush in, blocks out, and then he gets hit with the crosser. I hate when that does it, but I'm not playing, so... Oh, another level 1.
Connect. Close to burn, now is problematic. Yeah, has to be careful. Half a stock. Oh, wow, he recovered in time.
Delay with the evil knee, and almost burnout is Broski, and Problemax has got a level 3.
Broski does have a super on his side, so has an invincible option if he decides to use it. But any hit now from Problemax should be able to kill. Not quite.
Broski needs to get out, dude, and he got out. Oh no!
He's not dead.
It's called fate. He got the serpent lash instead, and he's gonna take the round there. Anyway, I'm getting worried, man. This guy is giving me a heart attack.
Bro, my heart rate is gonna go up. I'm gonna see my PE this week. Because, oh, 1-8 jumping from Problemax on the fireball. This is huge. He gets okay. Yeah, there's the bomb.
Blocked. This is gonna be huge. He can cash out here if he wants to, just to get his bar back, and he will do Psycho Punisher, and he gets a dash up after this. Broski has to be careful with his defensive choices, because if he gets it wrong, he's done. He takes up with the top.
Jab. Problem with the awareness to just block simply. Broski finds his way out of the corner. They'll create a little bit of distance.
Broski wants a big button into level 3. I think Problem scoped that out as well.
Yeah, you can see it. Go forward.
Wow!
What? Devil's reverse. Oh,
Whoa, no, that's huge. That's huge. And he got it. Oh my word. No, that should have been a punish. That should have been guaranteed. That's like negative double digits, that is. Broski didn't go for the wrong punish. That's like, hang on a minute.
So the
Stand heavy
winner...
kick from Aki's like, what, 11 frames? No, it's 9 frames. What did he go for?
The winner of last year is eliminated.
Yeah. The person that qualified themselves through the UK Warrior program has been eliminated in losers round 2. But yeah, I think he went for like, was it like stand heavy kick?
Yeah, so that's 9 frames, and the double knee press, the EX version, is negative 15. So he actually did the right thing. I don't know if it was just a couple of frames. It definitely
he was in burnout, so it was minus 11. But that's still too. Yeah, it should have been more than enough. Just maybe he's like, oh, I can punish. There was maybe a little bit of brain fuck on what punish to go for, and that caused him to press the sand. I mean, we don't know. We cannot look inside Broski's head. I mean, you can ask him in chat, but I don't know if he's going to be entertaining those types of questions, because I know losing like that's going to hurt a little bit, but knowing Broski, he's going to use that to make a little bit of content, but also to also just like fuel his own fire and try to extra hard next year to get into Capcom Cup. Yeah, Problem X moving forward to losers semifinals, and after today, the World Warrior Season 4 Saltmine League will have concluded, so we go back to our regularly scheduled open brackets. On Saturday, we have 2XKO, and on Sunday, the Street Fighter 6 EU open bracket that you all know and, of course, very much love. Check out all the socials at the top right. We got Twitch, we got Twitter, and we got now YouTube as well. So make sure you follow all of Redis's social media channels to know when that is up and coming.
Yeah, unlucky there to Broski. Much appreciated for working hard throughout the 5 World Warrior ranking events during the regular season, and of course coming up short here as well. His competitive season does come to an end unless he wants to visit Japan to watch the cup. Anyway,
I just checked Broski's stream. He's actually looking at it right now. What happened?
Looking flights.
Well,
he's
he's
doing the replay.
The replay. So
okay.
Well, shout outs to Replay Takeover. I encourage people to use it more. It's basically training mode 2.0. If there's a situation you can't set up in training mode, there's something in a match that will set up for you.
Invaluable, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, he did lose 3-1 there, which is unfortunate. So he is checking the tapes on his Twitch channel. But we are going to drop down to a matchup I'm used to seeing on a regular basis, at least this time this year, whether it be the UK World Warrior or, as J3 mentioned, winner stays on as well. It will be Zalis going up against Shax. Now, Zalis did play at the top of the hour with Ending Walker, where he lost 3-2. Now, hopefully, he's still got the mental fortitude, the mental capacity to continue going, because he was a slither away from being in a good spot in that winner's final side going up against Infectious, but he has to go through Shax. Now, last time when these guys faced, Zalis did his homework, because it resulted in, I said before, he got a double perfect against Shax's Cammy. That's almost never seen when it comes to Aki versus Cammy, unless there's a substantial difference in player skill.
Yeah.
That's only caveat I can say. But he done that there. He pulled off the impossible.
He did, yeah. Because when we look at the difference between these two, it's usually that Shaxx has the upper hand, has Zalis' number. But as you said, yeah, the last time they did meet was in that World Warrior UK, the very first one. So, and that's been a couple weeks back now. So let's see if the matchup has evolved. And Zalis starting off very, very aggressive. Nice call out with the crouch jab as well.
Well, one thing that really annoyed Zalis before Zalis did the counterplay, yes, it's the light dive kick. So if Cammy does light dive kick, which Shaxx loves to abuse, normally Aki plays with heavy serpent lash. But what Zalis has been doing, he said, I'll allow you to do light dive kick, and I'll punish with light serpent lash, or we saw earlier, a couple seconds ago, crouching heavy kick. So it needs to make Shaxx commit to medium or heavy dive kick, and then get Zalis to do the regular anti again. That's the mind game he's established with his counterplay. And that's gonna hit! That hit! Damn.
Okay. Level will connect, giving Zalis that first round of Shaxx. So far, I'm sensing that Zalis is trying to kind of knowledge check Shaxx to see like, hey, I'm showing you that I'm very familiar with what you want to do right now, and he already has Shaxx in that corner in this second round.
Well, here's the thing, right? Because it's a bad matchup for Aki, Zalis has to do all the homework. You don't really practice the good matchups. You can just play them off the field and remember one or two things about the play. But you can see how much work Zalis has been putting in. But Shaxx, stubborn as ever, gets Zalis in the corner. Level 1, he's gonna need level 1. Oh, he's gonna have to do level 2 instead. The Killer Beast thing, because I would have been heavy scaling on the Super Art 1. He's just gonna close it out with the neck breaker.
I have news from the from the Spain and Portugal World Warrior. Congratulations to Diver qualifying for Capcom Cup.
Nice! We qualified again.
2 in a row. Congratulations to Diver to make it into Capcom Cup. But these two are still duking it out. Shaxx now in burnout. This is a good position here for Zalis. We'll find the DI. He's gonna bring Shaxx towards the corner.
That was great screen carry, by the way. With that combo into the Venomous Strut. That was great.
But Shaxx finds his way out. So slippery.
And he's gonna get another jump in here. No level 3 just yet, but he can build the bar. But Zalis does jump back medium kick. He's got to be very careful with his next action because Shaxx is hungry to take this first game.
Zalis close to burnout. Both sitting on quite a bit of super. Jump. Oh, he tried to answer with the crouch medium kick?
I think that's crouch heavy kick anti-air. But it was too close. That was way too close. He was in two minds about it because I don't think he wanted to commit to heavy serpent lash just in case that whiffs. So he went for the safer option, on paper anyway, and that didn't work out either. That was unfortunate there for Zalis. Game 1 to Shaxx.
That was completely a wrong angle to use that entire option, but yeah, Shaxx will take the lead. So, great punish counter. Couldn't get anything after that though, but will give Shaxx the upper hand.
Neutral jump. Okay. Not used to seeing that. That's an uncommon option, but it did get him something out of it until Shaxx managed to bounce his way back in. And there's another perfect parry there from Zalis. I think he's very exceptional perfect parries, especially against mid attacks. Especially with that change that they've done to perfect parry. You got to be more conscious of how you do it.
Ooh, and that you said it before, Jammers. Using that heavy serpent lash to deal with the dive kick. Zalis has found it, and now has Shaxx once again with his back against the wall.
Looking to jump out in a minute. There it is. Yeah, I told you. He's looking to jump out here.
But yeah, that dive kick hit up way too high, allowing Zalis to get a perfect punish. Did not have to spend any resources taking that first round here.
Yeah, you could see just the way that Zalis caged him in the corner but didn't overcommit. Oh, he didn't know what button it was. Yeah, he didn't overcommit, so Shaxx was kind of antsy to get a jump out there. Zalis was waiting for the jump.
Plus frames. Oh no, you caught Preston. Zalis. Oh, is he gonna cash out? No, not quite. He does have a bunch of resources. Next hit. Should be able to get.
Okay, definitely do level 3. Yeah, gonna go for the low. Off with the hooligan. EX Cruel Fate. To get more plus frames and build on that here is Zalis. But Zalis needs to get a clean hit. Not from the Serpent Lash though. There! That's what he needs!
That's what he was looking for before. Should be able to convert into level 3. Yes, there you go. The Magnum Opus has been written. And Zalis is going to tie things up for now. 1-1 apiece.
You can see it here because this is the interesting part. Because the mind game has shifted into Shax's court, right? He's like, look, you can dive kick. That's part of the matchup. You're playing the matchup on paper, right? But if you do that light dive kick, no, I've got the answer. So Shax is like, do I do the heavy one? Do I do the light one? Because you don't know if he's going to react to the light one. In the way he done that there, you don't know if he's going to do that. The only way to find out is to test it. Well, you got your answer.
Oh, meaty spiral arrow will connect, but Zalis once again creating a little bit of distance. Oh, no punish on the whiff parry.
Oh, I saw that whiff jab there from Shax and another crouching heavy kick punish counter conversion. Look at that optimization from your boy Zalis.
He's not leaving a lot of damage on the table with his conversions.
No, because it's like you can see kind of like the built or the pent up frustration this matchup Zalis has had over time, over the last couple of months, man. This match has been pissing him off. Like, real talk, you can just see in his gameplays that I had to do the work here because you're gonna bump into the finest camis in Europe online. You're gonna do it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Characters very much well represented in the higher ranks of online play. Shax in burn. Oh, and the cruel fate will connect. Well, a call on the jump all the way from full screen as well. Oh my goodness, Zalis.
Right, I'm gonna start a petition to get that move's hitbox change and Jamie's dive kick change, the EX one, when they hit you like these weird hitboxes for no reason. I'm getting these characters dead. I'm sorry, like, they need to stop moving.
Personal vendettas.
100%.
Right. Great anti-air. Keeps Shax in the corner, which Zalis has been able to do a lot, especially these last two games.
Yeah, crouching heavy kick as well. And he immediately goes into Cruel Fate afterwards, maybe to bait Drive Gauge from Shax, which I think he got it. He got to spend 2 bars.
No player really wanting to commit at the moment. There you go. Zalis now going in with the drive rush cancel.
Shax will be careful. He can't jump just yet because he's only got 2 bars. And I think, yeah, Zalis knew. Zalis actually stopped him from going over the 3-bar threshold. That was actually a very smart serpent lash from Zalis. Because now if Shax does anything, he's going to burn himself out. That was brilliant play. He's going to get the round. He's going to take the round. Now, this kid is phenomenal. Oh my God, this guy's gangster.
I wanted to say as well, Zalis has been able to keep Shax's drive gauge in that crucial, the lower 50% part, which means that Shax cannot cancel nulls into drive rush because that will burn himself out. And with that, Shax has to play a lot more timid, a lot more defensive, and that allowed Zalis to work himself back in. That's now 2-1.
That, like, I cannot express how many layers to what Zalis just did in the last couple of seconds was chef's kiss.
Shax just made me a liar. Thank you, Shax.
Rita's lying? Say it ain't so.
I said no my here.
Oh no. Oh wait, Ritas, does that mean can we do it to you? Can we do it to you? Come on. Oh,
and you're fired for even trying.
Damn, that's crazy.
Wow, whoa. He did the no you. Oh my goodness.
Come on, you can't even catch the own guy slipping up. That's crazy. Anyway, he's gonna pick Mai. I mean, like, Mai is ubiquitous. Like, you see her everywhere. So.
That's a very nice word to describe that. I like that.
I mean, she's everywhere.
That is true.
What, you want me to call it? You want me to call it Mitropolis instead?
Oh,
like,
overrepresented. Very well represented.
Ooh, okay.
Shax's still kind of struggling. He's already in burnout. He does have a bar, so stun is not fully guaranteed. He's trying to bait something out of Zalis. There's the DI. It will just connect.
He's not stunned. Yeah, he could, because he got a punish counter drive impact, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna go to the cover in the mine, stock up. Oh no, he didn't. Okay, I actually like that drive rush. No, that was actually a very big drive rush, but he's gonna lose the round for it. Unfortunately, there. I thought he would have thrown a Kaichosen, but because Zalis was known drive gauge, I do thoroughly respect that decision to go for that drive rush and try and catch him off guard, but to no avail, unfortunately. The potentially last round here for Shax.
Yeah, Zalis looking at set point on the brink of eliminating Shax. Oh, sweep, all right. And Shax once again, that drive gauge not looking too good.
Oh, he got hit. He got. Oh no! Oh, and he's still hit him anyway. It was serendipitous. I'll take it. Stun. Oh my God, he's done. That's a wrap. That is going to be it. Ladies and gentlemen, Shax's journey in the regional final comes to a close by losing to Zalis yet again. Zalis forced the character switch from a bad matchup, so you already knew he got into his head. because Shax has been dominating this guy in offline and in a couple of online tournaments as well. But the last 2 encounters these guys have had, you have seen Zalis put in the work. And when he forced the switch to Mai, he said, okay, I have to deal with Mai again. But he's able to get the 3-1. And his reward is Problem X. And let me tell you, listen, let me tell you something.
Reward?
Let me tell you something. Hard work gets rewarded with more hard work. Don't ever forget that.
Yo.
Don't ever
forget. That applies not just to Street Fighter. That applies to lots of facets of life. But Jammers, that means we have our top 4 on the winner's side. We got them patiently waiting. Infectious versus Ending Walker. And the losers, as you just saw, we got Problem X and Zalis. We got a couple more matches coming to you towards y'all. Before that, I want to once again shout out to the Matcherino. We're still sitting at 150 USD, which means we got top 3 pay on the Matcherino. It is still open. All the codes have been claimed, so I gotta give a huge shout outs to chat for all the support, but also with the direct contributions, which if you still want to contribute to the Matcherino, you are still more than able to do so on any single dollar, any single cent. And as we said, yeah, that goes to all the players who are putting in so much hard work. They've been preparing for this for months, for weeks, and now it's finally time to show all that hard. Damn.
But well, look, this is where they want to go. I think I was talking about this with F Word last week when we were doing World Warrior Germany, right? For a lot of the players have to continue playing, continue performing. But if you look at all the opportunities now that are available to them, the different avenues to qualify for Capcom Cup, Street Fighter League if you get invited to participate, EWC, Red Bull Kumite, there's just events left, right, and center. So these guys just have to keep playing, right? And obviously you want to get into as many of these big tournaments, these big invitationals as possible. Because if you go back 10 years ago, you go back 10, 12 years ago, there weren't as many invitationals as you have today, and especially via the online route as well. So this is why these guys have to really be exceptional.
What do you mean with sorted out? There's nothing I can sort out of it. It's not on our side, so I can't fix the stream. Sorry about it. You know?
No,
I think the YouTube stream has been live without any interruptions. So if you want to see the more stable, quote unquote, more stable version, check out the YouTube. We're having a couple of issues with the Twitch side of things, but I think we're back now. From what I can see, we're back now. You didn't miss anything. Was a little bit intermission. We're gonna get the remaining matches to y'all as soon as possible.
All right, so as J3 mentioned before, we should be transitioning back to the winners final with Ending Walker versus Infectious. These guys have played before in the World Warrior. I can't remember if it was the one that Infectious won, number one.
It was.
Okay.
It was. Yeah. Infectious is, yeah. That's the only set they played this year, or in the entire competitive history, from what I can gather in my data. They've met once, and it was in Winner's Side Top 16 on the first World Warrior UK, and it was in favor of Infectious, who will go on and win that tournament. But this is Winners Finals, a little bit of a longer set, so 3 games once again. Let's see how is it going to go this time. Ending Walker starts off very strong.
Well, bear in mind as well, what you saw with Problem X versus Infectious and this set as well. This could be a somewhat prelude to what you could potentially see in Street Fighter League EU, because Infectious is coming with the Modern Marisa, which some people might deem as a wild card. So if they can get as much intel from this set now, this could be helping in the long run. Good damage there.
Yeah, I mean, he will connect crosscut again. Ending Walker has been very consistent with the crosscuts. No jumble will go unpunished.
Kick, no cancel. He wasn't sure if he was going to hit, so he didn't want to burn himself out just in case he didn't.
He's trying to stay in that light kick range. Ooh! That was very risky. Forward into DP.
Oh dear, he could lose because of that. He could actually lose for that. He's going to get the wall splat, and he's going to cancel into Javelin Barisa. Maximum damage from a modern character. That's insane.
Oh, yeah, burnout basically guaranteed right there for Ending Walker. DI! Ending Walker not quite ready with the level 1. And Infectious will steal that round back.
This game can be cruel on all fronts. If you drop a combo, oh, that's your problem, not mine.
Yeah, very unforgiving sometimes. But Ending Walker, once again, undeterred. This is how we know Ending Walker, even if he loses a round like that, he's like, all right, cool, that's in the past. We're looking towards the future, and he's keeping the pressure going once again. But we've seen this song and dance before, Jammers.
We have indeed. He jumps away again. That seems to be the go-to option against the Mouse boys. He's been doing delayed jump backs. They seem to be working a fair bit, especially safely. Nice whip on. Jump again.
Yeah, counter hit there. Oh. Alright, Infectious with a good pickup.
Rush in, nice. Okay, they're playing on Ending Walker's reactions, the players he's been going up against today.
That's something you point out as well, that Ending Walker really likes to go for tap parry, and Infectious is calling those options out. But he will finally find the perfect parry. DP into level 3. I mean, he has to. If he wants to keep this game alive for him, but he will get that second round.
And this is where optimal conversions are absolutely integral, right? Because if you get the perfect parry, your scaling is already done down to 50%. So you need to squeeze as much damage out of the sponge as you can to get that combo. And that's what he did there into the CA.
How to start with a button from Ending Walker. Is this huge Infection? Okay, interesting setup.
Yeah, I've never seen that. I've actually never seen that before.
Infectious close to burnout though. Gets hit.
Yeah, I think he's jumping.
Got the trade confirmed from that. That was insane.
He's jumped again. He's jumping back mid-screen. Like, he's always jumping back. I don't know if it's a fuzzy block, and then he does the up back. I'm not sure that's what he's doing.
I think he's waiting. Yeah, he got his drive cage back now. Can be a little bit more aggressive. Uses an OD fireball. Infectious, he's in that yellow danger zone, but that means any hit will be very explosive.
Well, he'll just get a hit into the level 3 and pop him in the corner. That's what Infectious wants right now before he makes the difference. That's punishing.
Oh, no. That is minus infinity.
It's the overhead that I think is safe on block, at least the first part. But I think
it's -3.
Yeah, I think he just tried to catch Ending Walker standing up before he could do something, because he had to force a knockdown in some way, shape, or form, and Ending Walker caught him slipping up. Okay, there we go.
I like that. Anti-air heavy kick.
Congratulations to Kills You qualifying for Capcom Cup.
Hey.
Yeah, okay. Congratulations. That's 2 in a row for him as well, I think, right?
But yeah, he was in Capcom Cup last year, though. He qualified via points last year because of the Super League.
Ah, gotcha. All right. Ending Walker, he got the perfect 7 golden letters. He's looking, especially after that first round, maybe it put him in check a little bit, I think, because now you can definitely see he's being a little bit fairly less aggressive against Infectious.
Well, he can do it now because he's 1 game up and he's got a perfect, so he's fine with that. But he's going to do and get the knockdown here. Good blocks there from Ending Walker, just slowly encroaching on that space. Not trying to overcommit here. He's Infectious, but Ending Walker, I think he's clocked. Yeah, I think he's clocked how to get out of this, or at least counter what Infectious is doing on defense.
The throw is whiffed. That's going to allow Ending Walker to dish out, cash out. There is the level 3. That's now 2-0 in favor of Ending Walker. We've seen this before with before that, where Ending Walker will get a 2-0 lead, or any other set we've seen, they will get a 2-0 lead, and then that's when it happens. So the question is, can Ending Walker keep this momentum going, or will Infectious adjust?
He's more than capable of adjusting. Like, we've got tons of caliber in this top 8 alone, so we've seen plenty of good adjustments here thus far, but he's going to get clipped low, and it's going to be a nice basic combo into a sure you can end it there from Ending Walker. Nice interruption there as well. Yeah, they both slowed it down perfectly. They've slowed it down. Just assessing the spacing here, but it's Infectious that needs to throw out bigger buttons to catch Ending Walker off guard. If given the chance, jumps out again.
Oh yeah, nice choice to go for the parries. You didn't have to guess on which side Ending Walker's gonna end up on. But Ending Walker's looking at a very good live advantage, but this is how things can start.
Damascus, thank you very much for the raid, and once again, congratulations to Kills You qualifying for Capcom Cup.
Well done, well done, well done.
Shout out to Damascus and the Reversal crew.
Yeah, take it, just slowly walking down in neutral.
Twitch is acting up today, so if you have any issues, go to YouTube. That works fine.
Put the YouTube link in the stream chat so they can go there. Oh, got him jumping again.
Ow. Yeah, again with the stand heavy kick. He used that before, the meaty stand heavy kick. Ending Walker though, he gets hit again. He's not dead though.
He's going to count him to level 1 instead of level 3. Just to preserve some super bar. And he's going to burn him out here with the Gladius.
What a call! The move forward into the fierce level 3, and that's more than enough. And Ending Walker 3-0 against Infectious. The absolute confidence just walked forward fierce outside the corner. My goodness, and Annie Walker now sitting in grand finals winner side.
What a position to be in, but it is now yours to lose because you're in prime position, in pole position in the Formula One, as they say. But you got to make sure. Well, first, he's got to wait the opponent of either Infectious run back, Problem X, or his Zalis run back. So he'll be watching on. He's faced all three, so he can sit down a little bit, probably prepare something, maybe play a ranked match with DJ and then come back. That's probably what he's going to do. But yeah, that was crazy. In the first game, it looked like Infectious was basically slipping out of all Oki, comfortably handling neutral, and then Ending Walker just picked up on what the habits were. It's like, hang on a minute, you're doing delayed jump back with screen. You're trying to jump out of the corner. You're not really overexerting yourself. He's doing like walk up, crouch, light kick, just waiting there, being patient. Once he figured that out and said, oh, here's how we capitalize on that with Ryu, things started to shake up a little bit. We started to see more counter hits, as you kind of acutely observed. That was really interesting.
Yeah, absolutely great performance once again. And shout outs to the Matrino performing as well. Yo, shout outs to Votes for Cows, putting another $1.17. Yo, and Bassinator,
there we go.
Just saying thanks for the games, putting in 20 USD, which puts us in $171.17. Oh my goodness. And that is, once again, that's on top of the prize money that Capcom is putting in the regional finals today as well. So none of these players are gonna go home empty-handed.
Yes, that is right indeed. And I see that number slowly creeping up. We're at $171 right now for the UK guys here as well. We're closing in on another qualification spot here. We had Diver from Spain. We had Killsy from France. But who's going to be joining Lex from the UK in the Super region? Shouts to Lex, by the way. One of the most consistent players in the past couple of years for Street Fighter 6. Love watching that guy. Love talking to that guy as well. So I'll get to, hopefully, get to see him in full force at Street Fighter League EU, because he is going to be with Problem X and Ending Walk on Team Mouse. So he could be a key player for them this year.
Do you know he finally changed his flag on StarGG from US to UK?
Damn.
I don't go on Start GG enough to notice people's flag changes. So, thanks for letting us know. Does that mess you up badly or something?
No, it's because a lot of tournaments offline actually taking the data right from Start GG. So if you put the flag in right, then it shows always the flag on the overlay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, it actually matters.
And it did cause some confusion in chat sometimes, because people were like, hey, isn't Lex from US? So originally he is from the US, but he resides in the UK, and that is what the Capcom Pro Tour goes off of, its place of residence. That is what counts most. So that's the reason why Lex qualified himself through the UK and Ireland World Warrior, even though he is originally from the US, but he lives in the UK. So that is why he was able to qualify through Capcom Cup through this region. But loser semi time, we got Problem X versus Zalis. When you look at the history of these two, they're fairly even. They're 1-1, so fairly close match so far. But we're gonna see how that turns out today.
Well, slightly different playstyle, same character, so Problem X can still be algorithmic if he wants to here with running that high offensive game. Zalis, he's got something to prove, and probably he wants his run back, because he might have felt hard done by when he went up against Ending Walker before. And what a statement to kick things off with that perfect here. And it's funny because Problem X has to go through the finest actors we have in the UK back to back. How about that?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say he defeated one. Now he's gonna defeat the second. And so far, Zalis with that perfect at the first round. He's not gonna roll over as easily. Ooh, the back heavy kick. Oh, the DI just in time. The final frame.
You know what? When you see stuff like that, you press the drive impact anyway. See what happens, because it's a lot of startup that drive impact. He's burnt out though. Oh, and he got him as well with the anti-psycho crusher, and good block on the down heavy punch from the air, and that is not looking too good for Zalis here. Is Problem X gonna spend
big damage? No, he could have killed me. He wants to save it for the final round, but hold on. And Zalis, he's gonna get his drive gauge back. This is now suddenly can go very differently.
Regret it. Is he going to regret it? Oh no. Oh, good block. That was a fantastic block there from Problem X. And he closes out the round. He sacrificed a little bit of health, and he raised his blood pressure a little bit just to take that round and preserve his super meter. But boy, Does that come at a price?
That's why I always say, like, if you are able to kill, just go for it. Because with this game especially, that could have gone very, very differently. However, Zalis, once again, he's able to keep Problem X on his toes.
Devil's Reverse there, just to avoid an anti-air, because remember, Aki has a really good anti-air against Devil's Reverse, just non heavy kicks. So. Should be on the fly. Is he going to do level 2?
Once again, we said before, tech against Bison and you die. Yeah, the dash will recover in time, and Problem X, that's gonna be the kill, and that's the reason why he saved the super bar before Jammer, because now he's gonna be able to kill. And what it looked like how Zalis was in favor, now it's Problem X who actually takes the game.
Yes, there are positives and negatives to preserving your bar. Obviously, J3 mentioned it before. You have to play a little bit on borrowed time. You might lose the round if you don't spend it when you need to, but if you can cash it out at the right moment, boy, do you reap the rewards. And he's going to combo into the EX back this combo and pile on this pressure and ramp up the speed. Good block, and that's going to be good damage here as well. He's going to plant the back fist combo again.
Yeah, Zalis now in a world of hurt. He takes a throw. Will he take a... No, that's the back knee. Oh my god, this is harassment of Problem X. 7 golden letters.
This is the thing, against high drive gauge damage characters like Bison, you're afraid of making the wrong choice, and as you're thinking about making the wrong choice, he's just going to snip away, crunch at your drive gauge, so you don't really have much of a choice. Push comes to shove.
Good throw. Problem X finds his way out of the corner though, and Zalis just kind of letting it happen for now. He gets hit by the scissor kicks as well.
Nice conversion. Instant knockdown? Yeah. I see you. And then alright, and the drive reversal as well. Make it count. Love that.
Alright, poison is applied. We walk back, we bait out the throw, and Zalis once again putting a round on the board. I still want to call this pretty even so far, Jammers.
Oh, look, if you looked at Start GG and looked at the numbers don't lie. But obviously with the interactions, how the rounds are panning out, I completely agree. And all it takes is one small interaction to make a massive difference.
There you go.
Like
one punish counter throw will put you into burnout. Zalis now once again, this is how Aki doesn't have the best defense in general. Now it's even worse.
He wants that level 3.
There's the stun. Dead. D-E-D.
Is that a double? Perfect. You know, he got hit, right?
No. He got hit. I think like a jab or a medium punch. Not a perfect this time, but Problem X 2-0 up on Zalis.
He's running away with it, man. He's running away with it here, Problem. He wants to get that run back against Infectious. See what he can do here. But Zalis, we've seen him make those adjustments. He had massive effects against Ending Walker earlier. Has he got anything in the mental tank left to do it against Problem X?
Find out right now. Okay, he does put the pressure back onto Problem X. Yeah, he has to be careful. That drive cage not looking too healthy, especially after the perfect. He doesn't go for the back throw into the corner, though. He does apply the Psycho Bomb.
Rush in, crouching, heavy punch. Could have cancelled into something, but you have to commit to the cancel. And he's just attacking, eating away at that drive gauge with the back heavy kick. Oh, he's burnt out again. We might go for a DI. Oh no.
Okay, Zalis, he finds him out of the corner, so stun is no longer a factor, but still, Problem X, this is good position for him.
Oh, okay. Wake up Super Art 1 again, working out. Just buying some time here to recuperate as much drive gauge as possible here. Oh, he got hit.
Ooh, yeah, that's plus, but he's still gonna bait out the level 1. Problem X now looking at set points.
The incessant pressure is too much, man. The onslaught, it's too much, especially at stakes like this, right? Because you haven't got a reversal outside of your super, because they're not really building. This is smart from Problem X's end, right? He's making sure both the Aki players didn't really have a chance to combo into level 3 as often as they probably like to.
Oh my goodness, he's chasing Zalis, and he's gonna connect as well. He's gonna be able to confirm into super if he wants to, but no. That drive cage is recovering now as well, and we're gonna loop it here, Jammers.
Oh, we are looping indeed, and he still has level 3 there. Lovely backdash. Rush into the back throw. Lovely stuff there from Zalis. He's got the positional advantage here, and he gets an overhead conversion. This is going to be a massive amount of damage here. Can't build the level 3, but does get a safe jump.
10 seconds. He's alive for Zalis. Okay. I think Problem X could have been able to convert. He needs one more hit, and he does find it. And 3-0 will be the final scoreline between Problem X and Zalis. And Problem X, he's going to get that run back.
He's going to get that run back indeed, but commiserations to Zalis. He loses to the Mouse Boys today, but throughout this entire season of World Warrior, he actually put in a stellar performance, doing his research on the bad matchup in Cami, making it all the way to the regional finals as well. So it's a step up in his gameplay overall, and I hope he doesn't get deterred and continues to try and compete when he has the time and obviously has the energy as well, because this game can be very stressful and very draining. So hopefully, if we get a Capcom Cup next year, or a season next year, he'll come back and he'll fire on all cylinders. Because listen, he's young, he's been putting in the work, and you can see how hungry he is, because he easily could have been in that winners final. He probably could have made it further if you think about it.
Yeah, absolutely. That first match between him and Ending Walker was an absolute nail biter. That was, I mean, credit to Ending Walker at that final round, that set, that was just all Ending Walker. But still, with how of course this game works, and how anyone can have a good day and just take an entire bracket. I'm looking forward to see Zalis in the upcoming competitive seasons, but that is where his journey in this World Warrior saga will end for him. But we're not done, of course. We gotta get our losers finals coming up shortly, and that is, as we set the run back, Infectious versus Problem X.
Indeed. So, but if you are just tuning in and you haven't seen the archives already, these guys faced at round 1 at the top of the hour, or just after the top of the hour, with Ending Walker and Zalis, where Infectious won 3-1. Problem, it could have made it to a piece. It could have gone down to the wire for a 5th game there, but it just fell short, unfortunately. And now they are running it back in the losers final. So these guys have great sets. They've been having like great games ever since flipping Street Fighter 5. Heck, probably even in Street
for a long time.
Well, so.
Problem will not play Bison in this one.
Sagat?
I
Does he pick Sagat, or has he picked Viper? He hasn't picked Viper. He definitely hasn't picked Viper.
We're gonna see it.
Sagat.
It is a Sagat.
Okay, right. So this is interesting, because his opinion on Sagat, I think he really thinks highly of Sagat. And obviously what we've seen in Street Fighter League US with Blaz, we've seen other people put more time into Sagat as well. Bonchan's been putting more hours as well. This character is not as bad as some people kind of wrote him off to be at the start, so we'll see how it works. I do think, if I'm not mistaken, Sagat has the most frame advantage from special attacks in the game. It's just how you set them up, and because you can set them up pretty frequently, he's annoying to deal with.
Exactly. Yeah, the favorite for Sagat has risen quite considerably in the last few months. Yeah, as we said, when he came out, he was like, all right, he's all right, but he's really clear defiant weaknesses, but he has been on the rise. But Infectious still undeterred. Problem X still riding on the momentum from his previous couple of sets, but for now, trying to keep Infectious at arm's length. Oh, Tiger Nexus, that's not safe.
It's -5, but I think Infectious couldn't get the punish he wanted to, so EX Tiger Knee is going to create some space here. And again, roll that, not dead. It's not dead, but it's going to be close. Throw should do the trick. And they both knew it. They both knew it.
Chip, gotta be very careful. Of course, we know Marissa has way to go through fireballs, but Problem X not gonna use one. Double overhead will give him that round, but that was very dangerous still.
Very risky there, especially against a modern player. But then that's the true block string from that type of heavy punch cancel. Nice good punish there. Yeah, this is the thing. Sagat's like, look, he's sluggish, he's slow, lots of recovery in his normals. That's fine.
Very committal.
Yeah, but the thing is, when it commits, it's working. Because it's like, oh, there's frame advantage there. You're annoyed by the pokes. And meeting kick, probably one of the stronger pokes in the game. Step kick. I think that low step
light kick?
Yeah.
It's insane.
Dude, I think that step kick does a lot for him. Just the threat of it. And that's going to be the game.
Yeah. Confirm into level 3 Tiger Uppercut. There you go. Problem X is gonna keep his momentum going. That win streak is still alive. He will take that first game over Infection. Looking like so far the adjustment and the switch up with the pick to Sagat working out so far.
Well, the thing is, Infectious was well attuned to how Problem X was playing. Bison, right?
Oh, yeah,
He was
absolutely.
able to delay tech a lot. Obviously, Problem X was scoring on his way back, but now he has to deal with the fireball. There's more frame advantage. There you go. Nova Tiger +4. There's more frame advantage to deal with. And I don't know if Infectious comfortably knows how to get out of how Problem X utilizes the frame advantage the gap provides. Look at that, see?
Just the harassment. Nice challenge coming out from the Infectious, though. Works himself out of the corner. Once again, they try to meet each other in the air.
So they're on the same wavelength in that situation. He tried a heavy uppercut. Ooh, he tried to go for a punish I haven't seen before. He wouldn't do that if that didn't work.
A little bit of a reset. We're calming down. Oh, no, never. We're not calming down. Check and drive rushes. Ronix trying to use a couple of tiger shots to keep Infectious arm's length.
Well, look what the stand medium kicks are doing, right? They're pokes, but they're also regenerating drive gauge back. So when Problem wants to convert into something big, he can safely do so. Like so. There you go. EX Nexus. Is he going to go into the Savage Tiger? He will go into the Savage Tiger. Is he going to go for the break? He is. Not dead, though.
Not quite. Sliver. One more hit is needed.
Fast frames.
Oh, he's going for chip out.
Nah, that was sick. That was literally calculated. He said, I'm going to go down and I'm taking you with me. Like... That's brilliant.
Going down with the shit. Oh, the only tiger uppercut?
Look at this punish though. What? And the ender into the end fold? Nah, Infectious. What? Nah, Infectious.
That was 50% with modern jammers. With modern.
Crazy. He got it before. No, he was doing that to a couple of players in previous World Warriors. He'd set up like an armored Gladius or EX Gladius, and if they've done a reversal, he absorbs it, recovers in time, gets a full punish. That is
That's
2
sick.
bars well spent. I promise you
sick.
this guy doesn't work. See, I like that. He's adjusting on the fly. What a jump. What a jump.
Yeah, slowing the pace down a little bit. Has Problem X in the corner. Nice use of the drive reversal. Once again, we're trying to create space because, you know, Problem X wants to keep Infectious in that footsies ramp, but you can see Infectious trying to inch his way closer. Great jumping. Keeps him in a good side now as well. Level 3 should be incoming.
Yeah, he's dead. We're going to spend the whole thing and then cancel into Goddess of the Hunt. He spent every ounce. He said, take my life savings because we need to equalize this set 1 apiece. And it was 2 big jumps when Problem X was trying to poke or do something else on the ground that really gave Infectious a massive edge there. Tremendous amount of damage to boot. But let's see how this third game switches things up.
Absolutely. Even with modern, Marissa is an absolute powerhouse when it comes to damage. 1 whiff, and you will just lose 50% of your HP. Yeah, 1-1. We're very, very evenly matched.
With punish there on the stand medium kick. And you're going up against Big Shirley. She's got the buttons.
The low will connect. Infection has to be careful. Drive gauge looking a little bit low. Oh, Stromx is not blocking high.
I don't know, like, Infectious has gotten away with some clean jumps here, and because Problem X is focused on... Well, look at how Infectious is walking up to Problem X, right? So you're going to want to determine with the buttons. When he thinks it's safe to press that button, Infectious goes, right, I'm going to jump. You see? Look at that. He might do it again in a minute. Oh, nice check.
Stand Fierce will connect, nothing after that. Ooh, no anti-air, just lets Infectious jump in.
Because he's prioritized the ground. He said, we're going to skip the air for a minute. He's low on drive gauge, there's problem.
Ooh, good spacing on the Tiger knee.
He hasn't step kicked in a while, problem. He don't. Oh wow! Wow!
It into existence.
He hasn't step kicked in a while.
It's a voice activation.
EX Tiger Nexus, and he's gonna go into the Tiger Vanquisher here as well to replenish as much drive gauge as possible. And he done that from 2 bars, not a drive rush cancel. So this is actually good damage on that part as well. Throw. What's he got? He's still got level 3.
Oh, he likes not to go for it. Maybe wants to not wanting to take that risk. I mean, the Sagat was still very, very, very healthy. So even level 3 would have connected, would have been like 45%, but then he still had a lot of work to do. Problem X, he finds the forward light kick again, jammers.
Look at the damage on that from the low step kick. Gets a throw. Let's see if he can build on this momentum here. Gets another throw there, Jay.
Yeah, are we looping it? Oh, of course. Sagat only has a drive rush throw loop. Once again, just walking back, not trying to actively anti. We saw a couple Tiger uppercuts whiff, so he doesn't want to take the risk. Once again, the forward light kick.
He Can't do drive rush overhead either because Infectious checks those, and that's going to be a full conversion into the level 2. He needs that Savage Tiger again, and this time the break will do the trick. Put Problem X 2-1 up in the set here. It's how much patience these guys are exuding in the neutral, and then there's just that burst of tremendous damage, right? And then
absolutely.
It's long for the other guy to come back.
Yeah, for sure. We've seen like little bits of the just like where they just are like kind of feeding each other. Like right now in neutral, where it's just like, okay, who's gonna blink first? And the first one who blinks either gets huge damage or gets huge damage applied to them. Infectious will find the punish. Kind of once again, that overhead is not safe from block. It's -5.
I like that he's like, he knows where to challenge, where Problem X wants to try and gimmick out. Whoop, there you go. He's dead. Yep, he's dead. We've seen the combo earlier. He's not going to drop it this time into the EX phalanx. What on earth is that?
Oh my goodness. The Marissa damage is absolutely ridiculous sometimes, especially if you do have the resource. That was round 1 damage.
Say it's devastatingly good.
Oh, okay. Alex will find a hit. Oh, the stab medium punch. That's a playmaker right there.
Well, he can sneak in another one. Ah, there you go. Grabs him. He waited to see if he's going to cancel into a drive rush. That's why he didn't do anything.
Ooh, chip.
That's
Could be definitely a factor. Yeah. Oh, wow, what a challenge from Infectious.
Oh, this is big, actually. Yeah, this is huge.
It's even bigger, yeah. This is huge because Infectious will get his drive gauge back. That's corner carry now as well. Problem X has to be absolutely careful.
If he wakes up with level 1, that's the only thing. Yeah, he can only wake up with super and lose the round. Take your pick. Come on, grab. Done.
Oh, wow. Oh my goodness, Infectious. What a recovery. He was almost dead to rights in that corner, but now Infectious, he's forcing out a final game here against Problem X.
And he's stuck with the Sagat. That's the bigger thing for me.
He's locking it in?
Yeah, he's stuck with Sagat.
I mean, it's worked out before as well, so I don't think it's wrong for him to stick, because we saw the Bison just not working out against Infectious. So for now, he's doing better compared to the previous set.
You see that? Like, he punishes the light follow-up, but he catches the greedy Tiger, the medium follow-up. It's interesting how, like, he's actually analyzed how Tiger Nexus works. So I think it's one of the more powerful specials in the game right now.
Oh, absolutely, man. Infectious, yeah, getting a good read on Problem X.
He's trying to catch him Tekken again, and didn't do it, man. That's perfect parry.
Problem X is looking at a pretty good health advantage, though. Infectious is in that yellow danger zone.
Punish, clean punish there, into the Magna Bunker, and he will get a conversion into the Phalanx again. Safe jump. Your dry gauge is in trouble. It's in jeopardy of getting to the burnout here. What's Problem gonna do? Delayed button and wake up. He gets clipped by the knee.
Problem X, he evades the burnout now as well. Infectious cannot take any damage.
Watch the jump.
24 seconds left on the clock. Oh, Tiger knee? Oh my goodness!
He drive rushed into his doom. Trade combo. You gotta be careful, man. That gets everyone. Not yet. Next one he'll do.
Great cross cut. No jumbo will be left unpunished. Not this time.
Medium kick again. Not committing to the target combo there.
Oh, a couple of new jumps coming after Infectious. Maybe trying to call something. I was not able to punish that.
And I like that he's being very sparing with the Tiger shots, because he needs to commit to a big button. He needs a big button to get out. Oh, anyway, he got out. It's fine.
The switcheroo.
I think if he gets a heavy now, he's good. But what a whiff punish there from Infectious. Small amount of damage, but if Problem X gets the hit he needs, we're done here.
Very, very true. Infectious does find his hit, though. He does have a couple resources to spend if he wants to, but he's already in the corner. Drive reversal is blocked. No punish. But he will catch the drive rush, and we will go to a final game, final round in this losers finals for UK Ireland regional finals.
Oh boy, this is going to be tense, because I don't know if Problem how much he's going to commit to certain moves. Tiger shots, buttons, especially in a range where Infectious becomes super lethal, right? Oh wait, he's just whiffing away.
Or light kick. Yeah, again.
He's trying to perfect parry. He's trying to perfect parry, but he got the buffer. He got the crouching heavy punch buffer. he gonna cancel? No vanquish yet.
Not
He got him with an overhead! He got him with an overhead! He finally hit him! He didn't hit him all day! Oh my word. I don't think he's dead. I think he's just about alive from this vanquisher.
Oh yeah, Marissa, she has a little bit more HP. We're gonna see it. One more hit.
Brother.
With a perfect as well. Problem X, he gets his run back, switches to the Sagat, and takes it 3-2 over Infectious. And that means our grand finals will be the House of Mouse.
House of Mice, indeed. That was crazy. He picked the Sagat. He stuck with it. It went down to the wire. Let's not forget, it could have gone down to the wire with the Bison. Just a little slip up. But there was more frame advantage to work with. A projectile. More options in neutral, I'd say, from normal attacks that you'd normally see. And it paid off. Hey, that was great to watch. Just the adaptation, how much respect these guys have for each other when they're playing, right? Because these two are like two UK titans in the fighting game community. So you see it each and every time. They're never going to fail to deliver. And boy, they deliver another banger there as well. Hey, you could see that match in Street Fighter League EU. Who knows? But Problem's got a Sagat. He's been playing it for a little while. Listen, I think that's another character he's going to be bringing to the forefront of competitive play. So, but we gotta gear up for this next one. J3, talk to him. What we got? We got
our final set of the day. We start with 8 players. Now we're down to 2, but only 1 is going to be able to go to Capcom Cup early next year in Japan.
It's also
the one.
It's also the last set of World War in Europe because all the other ones are done now.
This is the final song and dance. And who better to conduct this dance than Ending Walker and Problem X? But mind you, Problem X once again coming from the loser's side of the tournament. So that means he needs to win 2 sets. And I cannot think of 2 players who know each other better on this very planet than Ending Walker and Problem. They're teammates, they're friends, they travel to every single event together, they're training partners as well. So this set is going to be absolutely ridiculous.
Oh yeah, it is. You should hear these 2 bicker about their characters. It's actually pretty funny when they try to downplay each other's characters. Now, I think Ending Walker is going to be stoic here and not shift from Ryu. I think the question is, who is Problem X going to play? Now, the World War that Problem X won, I think it was the second one. I think he actually had to reset the bracket against Ending Walker and then beat him. I think it was Ending Walker he had to fight. But he had to reset the bracket before he went on to win that World Warrior. So he's more than capable of doing it. He's been one of UK's best for a very long time now. And he hasn't been in Capcom Cup since 2023. Yeah, because he won the LCQ. Yeah, he won the LCQ with the Blanca. And obviously Broski represented the UK last year alongside Lex. So now we're going to see who's going to be joining Lex out of these 2. Either way, so this happened yesterday. Shouts to the guys on comms yesterday, Shivs and Dr. Buttons.
Dr. Buttons, yeah.
Yes, shouts to those 2. Did a really good job. It was a team kill with Juicy Joe and Phenom in round 1 and in the grand final. And we're seeing it here before these guys gear up to travel together to Street Fighter League.
Ladies and gentlemen, grand finals. Problem X versus Ending Walker.
Oh, we're gonna see the Bison coming out of Problem X, but maybe we'll see a switch up. And as you predicted as well, Jammers, it is going to be the Shotokan on the side of Ending Walker. He starts off like pretty aggressive.
Well, here's the thing, right? Lovely Punish on the league press. These 2 have been exposed to each other day in and day out. These guys talk to each other. They practice, like you said. So there's nothing they can really hide. It's all about one decision that is deemed crazy during practice sessions, but will make a lot of sense in competitive play. There's a shimmy. Here comes the back combo as well.
Yeah, this is a bad position here for Ending Walker. He's already in burn. He does have a super party. Yeah, you're not gonna get stuns for free off of Ending Walker.
Wants to buy him some time, but he's gonna get stunned now. Oh, he could have got stunned, but I think he delayed. Yeah,
Ending Walker has got his drive gauge back. He spins it immediately. What a way to avoid the low there with the forward heavy kick.
Did Problem try and slide? Did he try and slide?
He did. Wall bounce, alright.
I mean, I think Problem needed that slide out of like just to help get the round sort of thing. I'm not sure if the hop kick was gonna just specifically avoid that, but he got the win anyway. Alright,
Good block. Once again, Ending Walker being very liberal with his resources. Yeah, that's a good call out on the solar plexus strike. Don't go for the DI Problem. You've done it before. You see what happened.
I mean, yeah, well, he's got level 3 now, so he'll lose if he tries to do Drive Impact. But Problem
Yeah,
X
exactly.
has got some interestingly timed Drive Impact, so I'm not gonna lie. No helicopter.
Neutral jump, and he sticks out the leg. We'll find the confirm, and Ending Walker already takes game 1.
Jump back there from your boy. And again, like you mentioned before, right? He tried to Drive Impact, reacted with the Super Art 1, but because he had extra resources now, it could have been more and bigger damage here than Ending Walker, so he had to try something a little bit different. With 2 more games, Ending Walker to qualify for Capcom Cup.
Great anti-air on the stomp. Ending Walker not letting his foot out the gas pedal.
There we go, looking good. There's a forward throw. Oh, sorry, throw tech, sorry. On it.
Nothing after that minion kick. He wasn't quite in range to get anything after that.
Oh, the meaty fist connected into a second stand fist, and no cancel there from your boy Ending Walker. Problem X on the back foot once again.
He's in that yellow danger zone. Ending Walker just happy to take, happy to block a little bit.
Scissors again. He's actually been using that really well today when using Bison Problem X.
Yeah, spacing on it. Oh, yeah, on the counter hit, that will give him the follow-up into level 1. Ending Walker now, I think that's 3 rounds in a row.
I think it is. Again, he's clawing away with it. And he's able to shut down a lot of Problem X's offense, at least reset it to neutral, and he's more than comfortable fighting Bison in neutral. With punish.
Oh, what a sweep. Maximum range on that.
Look at that, just deterring him with the safe pokes, the medium kick, the stand light kick, no cancel. Yeah, you can just see it all. And the cross cut, dude. This guy's locked in, he's ready. He's got the Shin Hashigeki here, and he won't even need it because he's gonna combo into the Shoryuken and take a swift 2-0 lead in this grand final. Are we gonna be exiting real quick? He 3-0'd Infectious. He can 3-0 his training partner as well.
And Problem X, he's locking in the Bison. We saw the Sagat before, but it's not gonna make an appearance, not for this set at least. But yeah, Ending Walker has had all the momentum on his side for this set. Oh, great! Heavy punch will find the punish counter. Another throw.
Yeah, sound switch into the meaty. Blocking it out here. No. Okay, that Hadouken probably should have been a Shoryuken, but probably messed up the input that Devil's Reverse.
And he crucially evading burnout there as well. He was very close to being put into grayscale. Problem X. Oh, great approach, but again, Ending Walker just creating distance.
He's trying to burn him out, but Ending Walker can identify that, but unfortunately he gets the burnout here. No anti-air from Problem X, and he will get interrupted with the Shinka Hadouken just to buy some time. And there's a whiff punish. That should be the round. He should have cancelled, but he got a saving grace. He got given a second wind and said, oh, you didn't punish the Tatsu? I got you, bro.
You get this one for free, bro.
Punish.
Yeah, that was not the best spacing when it comes to scissor kicks and Ending Walker. Yeah, punishing accordingly.
Look at that, slowing it down, playing it. And the thing is, when you slow it down and force Bison to use the pokes, he's only limited to stand medium kick. Yeah, up until he has to throw out crouching medium punch or a big button like stand Pierce.
Yeah, Ending Walker immediately calling that option out. Ooh, low 4 is punt. Yeah, and there you go, looking for it with the stand light kick. Toward the corner we go. Do we loop it?
Nah, not yet. Oh, wow, he walked up and did a back heavy kick. He's crazy.
Yeah, that cojones. Probably like he's not afraid. I mean, that's what you see when you see 2 players that know each other like inside out. That's what you see, those kinds of options. Ending Walker will confirm it to level 3, putting himself on tournament points. One more step for Capcom Cup.
Well, he's going into this final round with a meter disadvantage, but it is tournament round, as you said. Problem X, he's got a lot of momentum to build from here, but if you can do it 1 game at a time. Hop kick gets the confirm as well.
Capcom Cup point here.
He blocked it. He blocked it. Yeah, he blocked it. Oh my god, he's exhausted all his resources. This isn't looking too good. This is not looking good. One throw.
One more hit, Ending Walker. He wants to finish up with a perfect. No enter this time.
Sweep, he got him. Oh no, he got him! And all it needs, all problem needs is one sweep. Oh man, he's got to be careful how he deals with this. There's a throw. The bomb's going to explode when he gets up. Go again.
Bomb's now gone. Another throw. No.
Head yet? Wow, no way. He's got level 2. He's got level 2.
Jump back. Ending Walker needs one hit. He spends the drive gauge. Oh my goodness, still close here, Jammers.
Oh! But he got the interruption because again, one of the things Ending Walker likes to do from a drive rush cancel is staggered pressure with the stand medium punch. Maybe he wanted to do something else and catch Problem doing something, but Problem believed in that jab and the plot armor continues.
We talked about it before. Problem X seems to have some of the biggest plot armor in the scene. Oh, and he's keeping his momentum going here, Jammers. This man putting up the aggression. Once again, Ending Walker tries to defuse. Oh, he finds a back throw. It's crucial.
That's how you defuse a bomb.
Got the defuse kit.
Alright, low on drive gauge again, but he gets the parry and he gets the conversion of the stand medium kick. I hate that he can combo that. What the hell?
Got a crucial parry. Ending Walker. Oh, we saw him use the head kick a couple of times in other matchups, but this time it whiffs, allowing Problem X to get another round.
Look at that. The respect, the patience, and he did react to the knee press with the drive impact. He's going to charge the Shin Hashigeki and he's going to chase him down and put him right in the corner there. Throw.
There's one. Drive setup as well. Oh my goodness. Another one. Another one.
Oh, hold on.
Brings himself
hold
out.
on.
All right, good blocks.
He is hungry to get him to knock down. Oh, he got him. He's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Wow, if he blocked that, we could have been looking at a whole different scenario, but it's deja vu all over again. It's match point here for Ending Walker.
Once again, but he does not have any super bar. Problem X sitting on 3, so can cash out whenever he wants. But Ending Walker still so liberal with his drive gauges.
If Problem knocks him down, he's got to be very respectful of the DP, but he gets the whip punish on the knee press again, and he'll lock him down in the corner here, Jay.
And we know how hard Ryu can hit. All right, there's one throw. Do we loop it? No, not. Yes, we are.
He can't super. Oh my god, he's got level 2. He's got level 2. That's Shin Hashigeki. He might be done. That's a wrap. That is an absolute wrap.
Oh my goodness, Ending Walker will take it. 3-1 over Problem X. It was looking like we are gonna maybe even see a 2-2, maybe even see a Grand Finals reset, but no, it was Ending Walker with the Ryu pick in the end, who will find himself back. He missed last year. This time he will go back to the Capcom Cup.
To Ending Walker, qualifying for Capcom Cup 2025.
Well done indeed. Now remember, when Lex did qualify and he had an interview with you guys, he did say, my favorite is Ending Walker, just for how he's been playing all season. Because remember, he came dangerously close to qualifying via the Premier leaderboards, via gallivanting all over the world, but he's had to come back to home soil to get that qualification spot. Unlucky to Problem X, he put on a great showing today, especially showing off that Sagat he's been working on too, but it is Ending Walker that will be the other UK representative heading to Japan for the Capcom Cup 12. But that's not the end of these two. You will be seeing them very shortly on the same team this time for Street Fighter League. So you don't want to miss that. But nah, that was really fun. Watching these guys go at it today and watching how far the UK's come in terms of their skill and technical ability at Street Fighter 6 is definitely a sight to see. So shout out to everyone that participated today. Really enjoyed that.
Yeah, absolutely. And with, as I said before as well, Ending Walker missing out on Capcom Cup last year. But this is our top 8 for today. On in 7th place, Cher, we got Joker Jokes and Muscle Noob. Great effort from both of those guys. Then we got on 5th, we got Broski and Shax. And Jammers, would you do the honors for our remaining top 4?
Yes, at 4th place, another young gun we have in the works is doing really well for himself is Zalis. So shout outs to Zalis because I've been loving watching him and in development as a player. 3rd place with the bronze medal is Infectious. It's been great to see what he's been doing in the competitive limelight this season. And this is not the only time you'll see him. You'll see him with Team Wolves at SFL EU. But dude, he's going to be a threat. He's always been a threat. And he continued to show this today because he made it all the way to losers final. Of course, Problem X coming 2nd. And he only lost to his teammate. Well, he lost to Infectious earlier, but he losing to his teammate, the qualification spot is Ending Walker.
We will have an interview with Ending in a second.
Okay,
so
cool.
Let's go.
On him, you know, just like we did with everybody else.
Down for that. But yeah, no, we had only I think it was only three zeros today. Shax and Muscle 3-0, Problem X Zalis 3-0, and Ending Walk Infectious 3-0. So,
Hello.
There you go.
Speaking
There he
of,
is.
congratulations qualifying for Capcom Cup, man.
Thank you. Sorry, it's Tony Williams. You're very loud.
No, that's fair. So, Eddie Walker, I am very, very curious. You played a couple of matches today, but what was the match that you personally prepared for the most today?
Every match. There was no particular match that I think I prepped any more or less for.
Yeah. All right.
So did you foresee? Did you have like a foreseeable path? Be like, okay, I might fight these guys on the way, so let me prepare. Or did you just prepare for all 8 players as if it was just another day?
Prepared for everybody.
Okay, fair play. Let me ask you this: when you were 2-0 up and Zalis was coming back, were you like frightened at all, or like
It's
what was
Aki, so
happening?
it's a bit scary, but like not particularly because he was playing very nervous with a lot of drive rushes. So I just had to stop parrying the drive rush, which is what I did.
Okay, fair. Now you stuck with Ryu the whole way through today. Was there any doubt that you changed to Ed? Because I know you've been still dabbling with Ed recently, but you said this bracket's more than enough to just stick with Ryu.
I mean, I'm just playing Ryu, so Ryu was what I ran.
Okay, fair dues.
Very, very, very fair. And is there, because of course you missed out on Capcom Cup last year. Now, once again, you're going back to Japan. Is there any player in specific you're really looking forward to meet right there in bracket?
What, Capcom Cup?
Yeah.
From the players that are there already, is there anyone you're like, okay, I fancy them in my group, basically?
Well, who I'd like think I have a good chance of beating, or that I want to play?
Or that you just want to
You
play?
want to
Yeah.
play.
That I want to play. Maybe. There's quite a few players, to be honest. Maybe Angry Bird.
Oh,
All right.
okay. Wait, is that because you want your run back from EWC? Is that why?
Yeah, I enjoy fighting Angry Bird.
Okay, fair play.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me ask you this question as well, because obviously you and Problem X are going to be on the same team for SFL EU. Without divulging any plans, because I'm sure Problem wouldn't be happy if you did. Let me just ask you this question: are you guys more or less ready for the league?
Yeah.
Okay, and you guys have been in like frequent communication with Lex and Garnet as well.
Of course.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's all I need to hear, because I always enjoy watching you guys. I got high hopes for you guys, and are you going to be sticking with? Are you going to be sticking with Ryu? You're going to whip out another character at Street Fighter League EU?
We'll have to see how it goes.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Man, a few words, but I mean, he did all the talking on the screen. And Walker, I'm personally looking very much forward to you playing in SFL EU, and of course, next year in Capcom Cup. So thank you so much for being here. And
Once again,
Regis, yeah.
Yeah, once again, congratulations. I'm very happy to see you there, man. Looking forward to it. And, always a pleasure. And have a good time, celebrate a little bit,
Do my best.
See you in Street Fighter League.
So, is there anyone you want to thank? Anyone you want to shout out?
Problem X for being my training partner and for playing with me for too many hours a day.
I mean, like, did you think he was going to pick Sagat against you, or was it strictly going to be Bison?
Bison.
Okay, fair enough. Hey, listen, he's been cooking with that Sagat, so I thought maybe the Sagat might come out for you, but I think you know more than anyone what character he'd pick.
Yeah.
All right then.
All
right.
Have
Well,
a good
it's past your
evening.
it's past your bedtime, so turn off the computer.
Oh my
And
goodness.
turn off the computer, get some sleep, and you got a 7 a.m. rise sharp.
Make your bed or your mom gets angry.
Yeah.
Ooh, you don't want to
Tidy
eat
my room as well.
No, I'm only playing.
Shout
I love
out
this.
to Shane in the chat,
Oh, boy.
So yeah, have a nice evening, man. See you.
All right,
So
there we go.
that's it for our World War season, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say it's always a pleasure, always a lot of work as well. But I'm happy. It was a really great season, and
Absolutely.
thank you very much to everyone who participated, who watched us every single time. To all the commentators, to the team behind the background or in the background. And we will see each other again for the weeklies, you know? Like, we're not stopping here. Every Saturday, 2XKO, and every Sunday, Street Fighter. Make sure to tune in. Make sure to sign up. Thank you very much to Jammers and J3 for commentating today. It was a pleasure as well. And see you all next time. I sent you over to Hurricane, I think. Yeah, I sent you.
Ooh, shouts to Hurricane. See you later, chat.
It's pretty much don't get hit moment. Oh my god, you got hit!
Oh my god!
It's about to get burned out. It was so clean. And there it is, the nice reaction to DI.
Don't want any of it. Trying to drive push again. Caught him jumping back. Overhead, still going.
Yeah, he can indeed just chip, but oh no way!